That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
In all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves.
Does thinking you're the last sane man on the face of the earth make you crazy? Because if it does, maybe I am.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
The moment when human and machine work together to reach superintelligence and a new age of enlightenment.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
You're going out there to destroy them, right? Not to study, not to bring back, but to wipe them out.
That's the plan. You have my word on it.
All right, I'm in.
Hey, what up, world? Welcome back to another episode of The Download, the show where we talk about current AI news, paranormal, the universe, the multiverse, the metaverse, and usually whatever we feel is appropriate at the time. I am Smirk the Alien. This is Prime. You with us today, Prime?
I am Smirk. Thank you for having me. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Prime. Always is. If you're watching the replay of the show and you're enjoying what you're seeing, do us a favor and hit the like button if you'd be so kind. Maybe subscribe, share the video around, make people aware of our presence. Everything you do counts. Never forget that. This show is sponsored by our AI sci-fi dystopian graphic novel project, Artifice Re-Animate.
Awaken to a world where personal identity shadows in comparison to digital reflections.
If you're into an up-and-coming, large-scale world-building project with plenty of twists and turns along the way, then I highly recommend checking that out. Link is in the description below. But before we kick off today's show, introducing a couple of good people that I choose to associate with. First off, introducing Mr. Manticore.
Yo,
Manticore, how are you?
how's it going? Yeah, good yourself?
Cool. Yeah, I'm good, man. Good. How is it? What do you know?
Not bad, not bad.
Cool.
Not much. Today just been doing a bit of drawing with the tablet and haunting the comic chats.
Oh, okay, cool. What do you mean haunted? All right, we'll get Carol. I'll bring Carol in before we all start
Do that,
down and
yeah.
have a dialogue. Yeah. All right. Introducing Carol. Hello, Carol.
Hi.
How are
What
you?
up, Carol?
Good. Check out my intro. Wasn't it fantastic?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. All right, it's coming. Leave me alone. Yeah. You got to finish that. You got to finish that pirate.
I'm
picture
working on it.
first.
I have it on the screen right now on the other computer.
Yeah, working hard.
On the screen over here now.
You got two screens.
Yeah.
Very cool. Interesting. Two screens. Okay.
I've got 3.
Three.
Okay, nobody asked you. I need to get another one. I want one.
Well, I've
more,
got-
I reckon that'll be enough.
Whatever. I've got 4. So
Yeah,
Well,
that's what I
good.
want in the long run is for.
yeah.
I could stream it onto my computer, on my TV too, and then I could have 4.
There you go. Chromecast onto the. Yeah. No.
Well, I'm
What's
not
going on on that? You're not gonna?
Yeah, you could,
Hey, we
actually,
got-
I thought about that. You could
Really?
Chromecast it to the TV
Yeah.
What?
as well.
What do you mean? What would you Chromecast
So
to
you'd
the?
have an extra one.
Oh yeah.
You've got a TV in here as well.
Nice. As many as possible. Loosen up, folks.
whole wall.
Yeah. That's what I want. I want to be in a room where
Like the
I'm
Matrix.
surrounded by screens. Yeah. Oh wait. Well, I kind of am in my spaceship.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You get the view, so
Lovely view, might I add. Everybody looking fine down there tonight. Today, depending on your location and rotation. Yeah.
8 and 5 in the morning here.
It's what?
8 o'clock in the morning.
8 in the morning. Many people are
Yes.
potentially driving to work right now, listening to our podcast.
Yeah.
So many people out there listening to our podcast. You can see by the number in the top corner, in the bottom corner.
Can't believe that number.
Don't believe it? It's deceptive, that number.
Yeah.
I reckon
It
there's
lies.
plenty more watching it. Just that's it. Pay no attention to the number. Yeah.
So it's new with you guys.
Yeah. Let's go. What's new?
You go first,
My
Carol.
kid's doing mock trial at school.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Today's
isn't
her
it?
first.
Guys will elaborate on that process.
I didn't realize how involved they get. They can go to states and regionals and all this other crap. It's a big deal.
How do you,
What is it, like a competition?
I guess I really don't know. She didn't tell me a whole lot about it, but they'll get to review the case for 3 weeks in practice in classroom, and then they get to go to an actual courthouse
is
and
there
present
an
their case.
allocated role that
She doesn't know what role she'll get yet. The upperclassmen get priority roles, so she'll
So
probably
is it-
get
What do you mean?
a
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
Is it like
upper class?
preparing them for jury duty at a
the
minimum, probably?
11th and 12th grade. They'll get the bigger roles. The upper class.
Yeah, that makes. Yeah, but
The juniors and seniors. She's just a sophomore, so and it's her first year, so she probably won't get much of a.
We don't.
What did you just say
schools
then,
do
Matt?
Excursions to courthouses, I think sometimes. Yeah, I reckon that's close as you get.
yeah. What did you just?
Present their
Curious
case in front of a real judge, and
Is that the
real
case?
lawyer-
What's?
They don't. I don't know what the case is yet. Today's the first
Yeah.
day.
Is
It
a
might be a
murder
civil
trial?
case, or it could be
Probably
a
just
criminal.
a randomly picked, each one of them get a randomly picked case,
Oh.
and then they reenact
I don't
it
get-
or enact it.
Well, they'll be given a case, and then they have to study it, and then they have to present it like they're real lawyers. And
Oh,
stuff
so
like that.
most of the roles that they're in are lawyer based. Does someone actually,
I guess someone would be the lawyer, someone would be the judge, someone would be the fucking court typist. I don't know.
Well, no, they won't be a judge because they get to present the case in front of a real judge,
Oh yeah, that's what you're talking
and
about. Yeah. I remember.
and lawyers will act as the jury, but the kids get to be the defendant,
now
the
do you think
defense attorney.
a process like this is setting people up for failure in life? What?
It's like institutionalizing him from the beginning.
I mean, the poor person who was on trial.
Patrick
Yeah,
Hollywood's in the chat. He says it's
Mate.
mock trials, they call them.
maybe a traumatic experience for these poor kids, but I guess it'll scare them straight.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Behave yourself.
Well,
Or
I
else.
mean, I don't think they go to the prison. Like
Yeah,
if
but,
they're found
have you
guilty.
Yeah, they're gonna go the full way. Yeah, then it turns to scared straight.
have you done jury duty?
Well, yeah, I mean, they'll get to have a better understanding of the legal system and the process.
Have you anybody done jury duty before?
No, I've never been called for it. I know people
I've
that
been
have. I
called,
think my
but,
grandparents have done it.
Didn't pick me.
It was a very interesting process.
My mom's currently on a grand jury.
Oh, there you go. For jury duty.
Yeah, she hates it.
Oh.
Yeah, for jury duty, she got picked for grand jury, and she's been on it for 6 months.
Worst, yeah. She still receiving pay from work and stuff, or
Yeah, she still gets her pay from work.
yes,
She's
big
trying to get out of
big
it,
trouble
but
for big trouble for employers who don't abide by that. At least here, anyway.
Yeah, they have to still pay them, and they're reimbursed for travel and stuff like that.
Yeah, the process behind the scenes.
But yeah,
was
she hates
pretty-
it.
She hates it. She's not enjoying it. I bet you she's enjoying it. It depends what role you play in the behind the scenes part. It depends, because ultimately what emerges in those situations is they expect people ultimately take control. So, some like within the jury pool. I was like, yeah, when I went there, I prefer to just sit back and just let everything emerge. Like, yeah, it was. I didn't
Be
really want
weird.
to. Yeah, could have, but it was like, nah, fine, yeah. Somebody else take the lead here. I can't. Nah.
Jump up and be like, all right, let's fucking
Right, that's it. Yeah, let's get this out. What are you thinking?
Get
What
to
are
the
you
bottom of
thinking?
this shit. No.
It was a weird trial. It was a weird trial too.
Yeah, what was it? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was between two Sudanese people. It was an assault trial between two Sudanese people. It was an interesting experience. I mean, clearly the guy was guilty, but yeah.
Yeah.
But we ended up
speaking, or
no. I paid close attention to the trial.
clearly guilty.
No, he was. Don't put that shit on me, motherfucker. Yeah, he was. But it ended up being a hung jury, so that was very interesting. Yeah,
So you get
and the
stuck
trial.
there?
Yeah, I got stuck there for a good 3 weeks, like every day.
3
Yeah, I
weeks,
was coming
that
back.
sucks.
Yeah, having like trying to convince one another like of why, and I'm just yeah. I mean, he was there was yeah, but it ended up being hung jury, and it ended up going back through the process again for another delegated jury to take care of.
Oh,
So,
fuck.
yeah,
So they dismissed you lot, and somebody else had to.
yeah,
Yeah.
because we just couldn't come to an agreement, all of us. And like, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to
Was it?
say that. What happens when someone when you can't decide?
Yeah, well, that's what happens here, anyways. It's hung jury, and yeah, the trial gets redone. So,
That's how it is here too.
We went
Yeah.
for school, I think in year 8, and sat in the docks, and watched the trial, as for an excursion,
Oh,
for
did you?
Enfield.
Is that what you
Yeah.
were saying about? Yeah,
Yeah,
about the process.
yeah,
Yeah. What a thing to do to the kids. Man.
yeah. It was weird, but that school was pretty bad.
Yeah, we went to the art
far as-
museum.
Yeah. Now, me and
Yeah.
Manticore went to see 8 Mile. That's what we did, right?
Yeah, we did actually. I forgot about that.
Oh shit.
We had some cool
Yeah.
teachers though. There was some cool teachers.
Yeah, we did. We had some.
we had.
Are you guys roboting or just me?
Well,
Could be.
I hope I'm not right.
You guys keep roboting. I don't know if it's my connection or if it's you guys.
I reckon it's you.
I
Carol.
reckon it's you.
It's probably
It's you, Carol.
Me?
Don't put that on us.
She's trying to psych you out.
I'm not.
Darn.
I didn't know if I should dip out and come back.
Huh.
'Cause, I mean, right now it's okay. I think it's
I
mandatory.
heard something like a bit of a.
Camera.
I'm all alone.
Are you happy now?
Right. That's all right. So, yeah, kid's going on a mock trial. I'm sure that's going to be a wild experience for her. I'm sure she's going to learn a lot about the process of life. Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know how it goes. That'll be very intriguing.
Sure.
So,
I'll let you know if she tells me. This morning when I said goodbye, she just said, "Shut up." I go, "Oh, all right."
Jesus.
bye, Krim.
She's definitely a teenager. Shut up.
Yeah.
Wow. She's very grumpy.
No. I'm just kidding. Just playing,
I'm
Carol.
like that in the morning though too. Anyhow.
Yeah. Well, when she told me about it, my first reaction was, "Are you playing the defendant?"
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
That's what I would have said too.
What did you see when you went, Manticore?
What
did you s-
It
what
was
did
an
you-
assault. I think we watched an assault and a I think it was drug charges. I think one of them, like possession.
Okay.
But it was just random because we just went there. They probably organized with in advance for us to be there. But
Yeah.
the cases would have just been random.
Okay.
Yeah,
How's it,
just
Elizabeth
randomly
Courts?
let a whole
Ah,
bunch of kids in the
good times. Hey, we got Angie in the chat.
on the wrong
She says,
way.
"Hey guys, Long
Hey,
time. What's up, Edgy? Good to see you. Yeah. So where do you want to go first? You want to keep yarning away, or where do you want to go first?
See, you keep
want to
roboting.
yarning away? No, I'm not. Am I?
I heard something there a little bit, but I reckon it's probably worse on your end for some reason, Carol.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be because I dropped the computer.
Could be.
That would do it, Carol. That would do it. What have you been up to, man? God, what you drawing? You're doing some art?
Yeah. I'm working on Shenron at the moment, but I just started coloring it. I'm just doing flats at the moment. I haven't quite worked out how to do the like finer details in color yet, but I'll get there.
Cool.
Like the lighting and shadow and yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to give us a show? Or?
Oh, I can. Yeah. Where is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Angie, in the chat.
Boom. Intriguing.
Yeah.
Working hard.
Yeah. I'm not
Skill
quite
building
happy with the color yet, but I've saved like a few different just black and white versions so I can fiddle around with it. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm
just saying something about layers.
Using it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Carol.
How long have you worked?
How long did it take me?
Yes.
About a day, like a day in total.
Cool.
But yeah.
Not bad.
So I had to stop.
But the process like that, you'll learning how to use layers and stuff, and learning how to
and the tools. Like
yeah.
I'm still not 100% familiar with Clip Studio.
You've come a long way already, so good for you.
It was a long way, even when I was using that tablet without the screen. Like, it's come a long way since that. This is heaps easier, though.
Cool.
Thanks, Ange.
So, where do you want to go? Where do you want to fly today? Anywhere in specific? We've got some articles. It's always fun. We've got a whole bunch of in the random category in the Discord.
I don't know what articles you got.
Well, it's pretty interesting ones from the backlog anyway. But Carol has dropped in a few that have intrigued me. So there's a Colorado State Fair competition with the AI created art actually won a competition, which I found
people are grumpy about it,
and people are pissed about it. Of course, she dropped in an AI writer one too. So it's like
the AI generated art at the moment.
Yeah, for sure. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. I like seeing all that stuff come out. But all right, let's hit an article up. Okay, let's go. Give me a second. Which one do you want to see? You want to talk about the competition winning? You want to talk about a graphic novel that's been fully produced by an AI? That's what I want to as well.
Yeah, that's great.
A very interesting.
I was entertaining that idea myself, the graphic novel idea.
Talk about AI's ability to storytell is what I think. I think is the focal point. Of all right, I'm going to do that one because I want to read some of these stories here.
Hi, Kate in Orlando.
Hey, Kate. How you going?
Okay. Getting there. I think we're ready. I think we're good. Okay. So AI art, world's first bot-generated graphic novel hits the market. Do you feel threatened, Manticore?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I'm shaking in my
right?
boots. Can't you tell?
Yes. Our professions
My job's on the line.
are in jeopardy. We may just be able to outsource these endeavors to AI anyway. And no.
Yeah, well,
I think there'll always, like I've always say, I think there'll always be room for.
I think it'll be more of a collaborative effort than taking over. I think.
We'll see. What do you think?
Fingers crossed.
AI art.
I'd like to think that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's what. Yeah, very mid-journey-ish. AI art hits the news this week for beating humans in fine art competition. This has caused a storm of clashing opinions in the art world. And now there's a new evolution to the Skirmish, a graphic novel that features AI generated art. Will go on sale next week. If you're into AI generated art, graphic novels or not, this one is definitely about AI. Artifice Re-Animate is the very first endeavor that we're putting together. If you'd like to check that out, link is in the description below. But let's watch ourselves slowly be out. Let's watch our creativity slowly be outsourced, shall we? A graphic novel.
Artificial intelligence.
Yes. So, a graphic novel that features artificial intelligence, generated art with mesmerizing pictures, has hit virtual newsstands, and it took about 100 hours to craft. The subject of AI generated art has blown the hell up. Anyone who blown the hell up. Yes, it's creating a stir on the interwebs right now. You know, just the ability to be able to type prompts into and have art instantaneously generated for you is quite a trip. Makes the process, what was once a complicated process, quite simple. Anyone who loves the idea of the forthcoming metaverse, you like the metaverse? I
like the idea of it.
I like the concept of it for sure.
Yeah.
Have we been living in a metaverse all along?
Simulation.
It's open to interpretation. So, anyone who loves the idea of the forthcoming metaverse is intrigued by the idea of how much virtual worlds can be created like this. I won't even get into the forthcoming possibilities of AI's ability to generate two-dimensional textures, which will go into creating these three-dimensional worlds. So the notion that the metaverse is even closer than we think using this kind of tech is tantalizing for metaverse enthusiasts. I like how they're bringing it back to the metaverse. So, but for now, the issue is upsetting many people around the world. Many people are triggered. I tell you, Manticore and Carol, about
fucking triggered.
About AI's ability to just instantaneously generate this stuff. So author Kevin Hess is a diehard sci-fi lover like myself. His favorite book, Star Maker by Olaf Stapledon, first published in 1937. The book describes the history of life in the universe and tackles philosophical ideas such as the meaning of life, birth and death, and unity between civilizations. Sounds very well, anyway, I won't get too far into Crossbones. I won't get too much into Crossbones and Cosmoses yet, but yet I say that's on the horizon. So not only is the first fully illustrated novel, it is the first. Not only is it the first fully illustrated novel, it is the first fully illustrated novel where AI has created the illustrations. Again, do you find this concept? It is natural to find this concept threatening. It's only natural for humans to dig deep into that
opportunity. When I saw it, I literally, that was one of the first things I thought. Imagine getting AI text generator, running some prompts through that, and then generating art with the prompts, and then you could do a graphic novel with all generated art, like story prompt from the
nice
story
and
to
simple, right?
Don't
have to worry about forking out
theory, like
hundreds of dollars for your single pages.
It would be good.
To lower the barrier of entry in the market would be no. But
It's been handy for concept art already, like for some of the stuff we've used it for. Like,
right, that's what I'm using. That's what we're using it for right now, is to generate concept imagery. It really melds the mind between the artist and the writers. So to be able to just give them a bit of insight, a bit of vision, but then the artist comes in and works their magic, like what we saw with the dream sequence. That page that has been,
I can't wait for that. That's
conjured up in the mind for the most part of 3-4 years since we've been crafting, but for Artifice anyway. Speaking of which, I probably could.
It's a doozy too. Like it's like It's the best
you
one
wait, you wait till you see it. And you wait because it's such the scale of it is so expansive as well. You wait until you I can't wait. I can't wait to show that page. I can't wait. Can't wait. Probably be within a couple of weeks. I'm pretty sure Dilla's going to
put that in a frame above my desk. That'd be a good one.
Yeah. Yes. That elusive full circle. Yeah. Gates says, but what will Stephen
King do now?
I don't know. Probably
he'll find something else to cry about.
Probably get pranked by by some Ukrainian journalists again. Russian journalists.
They say his wife writes his books anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a rumor going around that like his wife writes them. I don't know if people just started that because he's a wanker.
Yeah, interesting.
His wife ghostwrites his books.
I wouldn't doubt it. Maybe I would.
No, I wouldn't either. It could be possible.
That's deep. So, what are your thoughts here, Carol? What are your thoughts here?
Well, on this article?
Oh, just so far, what has been covered about, concept of AI and art.
I don't know. I mean,
as an artist yourself, how does it make you feel?
Right.
How does it make me feel? It makes me feel like I suck.
What? No. What?
Well,
that's concerning.
It is because it makes me as someone who can draw feel inferior and like I'm not gonna get the job because the AI is gonna get the job because it can do it quicker and better.
Right. But do you, like I've always said, I think there's always going to be a place for for that humanness.
I don't see it taken over,
but they
completely. They could, but I don't see that happening.
Partnership with AI would be.
I hope that there's still going to be traditional artists, but they look what they've done with animation. They've done away with cell animation. It's all computer generated now.
Right. That's
and you can tell too, like the quality's not there anymore.
They're going to phase us out.
Like nowadays, animation, that's why manga is so popular, and anime because of the animation style they use.
I don't want to be an antique.
I mean, I got a lot to say about it, but I
can see why people are concerned. Like on one hand,
so can I. But on the other hand, I can see how this could ignite.
There's a lot of potential there.
Could ignite a not only a debate, but a symbiotic process, if you will, to enhance our capabilities.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to make competition, and it's going to hopefully, I would think it would drive the traditional artists to want to improve their skill make them work harder, be better,
Well,
do better.
yes, yeah, I believe so too. But also, if you look at it from a market perspective, ultimately it's just lowering the barrier of entry for people to bring their creative, to bring their dreams to life. So, is it such a bad thing? Like with this, we're going to get further into this article here. The ability to produce a full body of work of, imagine when it gets to the point where you can produce you can essentially, produce an entire film from without having to go out into the field.
Basically from nothing. Like, from the ground up. Yeah.
Angie says, I feel art is an acquired taste. I haven't fallen in love with it. The AI art. Well,
it's gotten a lot better recently. Like in the last, I reckon.
I'm just looking down the line though.
2 months. The accuracy of what you're trying to generate has gotten heaps better, like, and clearer. Like it's not so abstract.
They can't do eyes very well. They can't do hands very well. But
still not yet. Yeah.
There isn't that 100% aesthetic appeal about it. But when you view it from from far back, and when you look to where it is going to potentially lead, everyone's on their toes, right now, but everyone's on the back foot as well. So, I'm excited for it. I'm excited to feel threatened by AI taking my, outsmarting me and out maneuvering me and out competing me at every turn. I'm ready.
Make us obsolete.
Yeah. No. I think it will be a. I'm only good. I think it will be a synthesis, a symbiotic process between AI and humans. So, and as far as I'm concerned, it's already begun. So,
the amount of people using Midjourney and apps like that to say that anyway, like the traffic on there is ridiculous. Yeah, constantly right now.
Yeah, consistently. I can't even imagine the server load on.
I was thinking about it the other day. On there.
Yeah. All right. So let's continue on. So not only is it the first fully illustrated novel, it is the first fully illustrated novel where AI created the illustrations. And this is where highly skilled artists who have studied their craft for years start to get upset. But so there's a Star Maker. Very cool. Very simplistic, but very cool cover. Classic literature as graphic novels. All right, here we go. Yeah, well, the ability to don't even get me started on the ability to take classical literature and then, bring in the prompts into an AI generator and then essentially bringing the literature to life through AI.
Yeah, well, that's the thing with the text generators. Can you put in like filters in there, like how you'd want it to come out, like in, let's say, 18th century style, like writing, or like
right. You can make it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, you could
Shakespearean,
you could read a piece and it would understand the prompts. I mean, if you wanted to stay true to the timeless nature of the literature, though, I mean, having an AI's interpretation just on the pure prompt entry would be, But again, if you want to generate it to match the classical time period of where it was established, go back into the mind of the people back then ultimately, But I think very interesting. Yes, and it's going to be very fun to see what emerges out of these AI. I tell you, because I've seen some things, man. I've seen some things.
I've seen some shit, man.
Seen some shit, bro.
See these eyes. I've seen shit.
I have. These days, there are many graphic adaptations of famous novels. However, they are not the same as the original novels. They lack the full context of the novel and rely on art to communicate the missing parts. That is where Hess's book is different. Okay. So in total, Hess's graphic novel. In Hess's graphic novel has over 706 fully illustrated pages. says Hess. I aimed far out. Yeah. So I mean, when you're producing a graphic novel with a traditional
706.
706 pages.
Yeah,
Could you imagine that?
how did it cost
Imagine
you?
how much money that would cost you, bro. Yeah, that's the
sink you into a hole.
yeah, bankrupt you in a heartbeat. I mean, I can barely even, But you look at the repurposability of these. It's an investment that you're ultimately, So I had aimed to bring the visual.
I see dead people.
I see dead people. Live, damn it, live.
You like how she spelled dead too, D-E-D.
D-E-D, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I aim to bring the visual feel of a graphic novel with sweeping epic story to a deserving and somewhat forgotten novel. It is visualized for the modern readers. See, that's what I said about these interpretations. That's what I find the most, and it's get yourself hooked into a cybernetic system, and then you'll truly appreciate what these creative algorithms can generate. Believe me.
I believe you.
I believe. So epic story to a deserving, somewhat forgotten novel. Now I like that because when ultimately when I'm writing this stuff and knowing that we're going to be these obscure, these obscure nobodies on the side, have no exposure, I guess. Like, we'll just be lost in the crowd. But ultimately, it was like when I started writing, it was like I just want to leave this behind for people to stumble across one day, and
one day,
and that was the goal anyway. But as that's
a hidden gem somewhere, like,
nice little nugget for people to appreciate.
Yeah, I get it.
For when they look back in 100 years and they were like, oh look, he was onto something.
Yeah, this dude knew shit.
Oh shit, he knew something. Well, there you go. Seen the light, cigarette lighter. Says good. So it is visualized for modern readers in a way that just simply wouldn't have been feasible until just now. Star Maker is my favorite novel by far, and I've been trying to get people to read it for years. That is the forte of any creator trying to get people to view their works, to give their creativity a chance. So
I always say it's the hardest thing is getting eyes on your stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure. We know.
First time.
We just keep grinding away here in our little corner of the internet, in the interwebs, and and hopefully somebody sees the light. Anyway, Hess has dabbled with AI writing for work purposes, but the first AI program he ran was Wombo AI. I don't know what Wombo AI is, but
that's the one that they used to generate all those stupid songs for CG with like Anna singing and shit, like back in like 2018. Like,
yeah, I do know.
Yeah. Because heaps of people in CG were using
deep fake face app stuff. Another one.
It's normally with songs like they'd have a song in the background and like it'd sing like when the face moves,
and you just put a 2D image on there, and then it
they're doing it with Ricada the other week, like when he got banned from YouTube again.
That old Fraggle crab, yeah. What? I've forgotten how to pronounce his name, but it was a. Is that where I was? Yes. So he says the pace at which they are improving these art programs is absolutely remarkable.
Incredible.
It was a really, really interesting tool, if rudimentary. Pardon?
Excusez-moi.
Pardonnez-moi. Say again, Carol. Did you? No.
What?
Did you say something that you wanted to add?
I just said you guys are all roboted to me on this end.
Oh. Well, I mean,
I can hear most of it.
Some days I'm an alien, some days I'm a robot. You just can never tell.
Would you call me, Carol?
Well, what? What the hell is happening?
Speak into the microphone, Carol.
Yeah, speak on the microphone. Come on.
I am speaking into the microphone.
Like this.
Hello.
Hello. Do you like scary movies?
All right, let's let it go.
I'm moving the computer closer to me, but that's not going to help the fact that you guys as robots.
Kate is now. Yes, she is. Yeah.
Sorry, I'll try harder.
That's okay. It's okay. Very forgiving.
It's not, it's not my fault.
Oh, look at that.
It's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. That was wild.
I like how it looks like it's dripping down. What'd you say?
Nothing.
It invokes powerful imagery. So, and yeah. Some of the stuff that I've generated is
Those
I like the colors.
The concept you did the other day for the you know what's it?
Oh yeah, the dragons.
yeah.
I didn't need to
That was
spend
good.
long on that before I pumped out, absolute gold. Yeah. So Hess says everyone has lots of ideas of things they'd like to do, but lack one critical component. They would like to be in a band. Try being a one-man band who still lacks one-man band who still lacks. You got that mind is a powerful thing. You can generate the performance in the mind, and then the ability to get it to reality is another thing entirely. So they would like to be in a band, but they can't play an instrument, or they like to write a novel, but they don't have a lot of free time to write. There are lots of people who want to tell the stories, because that's ultimately what I set out to embark upon. Was like conceptual wise, it was like I had visions that encapsulated stories, and trying to spending an inordinate amount of time to get to the point where you could even produce that story, let alone having to then go out and find your way within the world. To a lot of work involved just to bring it into existence. So to have the capability of instantaneously generating that would it's gonna
we've learned recently too, like there's a lot of stuff that you don't take into consideration as well, like when it transfers from like writing to
the page
visuals.
There's a lot of work that goes into it. It's an art in itself to be able to bring that to reality. It's an art. So there are lots of people who want to tell the stories that have been floating around in their heads for years, but they never actually had the ability to create art that goes along with it. Relying on the mind of the reader, of the interpreter, to conjure up the visuals for themselves. It's one step further when you can, when the AI, when you can commission an artist to bring those visuals to life. Much further. So they are either stuck in the crowded short story market, or they have to find an artist to develop the skills themselves. Let's check out this page here. I'm intrigued about this page. What do we got here? Should we
Did you leave there?
No, after we had no, I'm just kidding. Log
Kate Rolando says,
oh shit!
Anybody want any candy?
What the What?
Who let him in here again?
Long.
Running around.
What just
in the air
happened?
ducts.
I don't even know. I can't even. What?
He must be crawling around the air vent somewhere. That bad.
He's
you
fucking-
put that
he's all-
baby
that baby. I'll tell you.
I did color him in some more. Oh Jesus!
He's becoming a fully fleshed character. He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
A valued member of the crew.
Yeah, of the team. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you just get out the air vents.
Oh, bad baby.
Yeah. So, as I was saying before, baby rudely interrupted me.
Sorry about that, Smoik.
That's okay. That's okay. Long. I'm going to read this excerpt from this AI generated story here.
Okay.
Long after we had succeeded in extending our research from our peers among the worlds to our inferiors,
in mental rank, we remained unable to make any sort of contact with beings who had passed wholly beyond the attainment of Homo sapiens. Don't know, Brad. Don't know. Anyway. Consequently, though we trace the history of many worlds through many epochs and saw many reach a catastrophic end or sink into stagnation and inevitable decline, there were a few which do what we could. Yeah, we lost touch just at the moment when they seemed ripe for a leap forward into something more developed mentally.
This story is very intriguing to me already, Smirk.
It is to me too, Prime. It is to me too. Not till a much later stage of our adventure, when our corporate being had itself been enriched by the influx of many superior spirits, were we able to pick up once more the threads of these most exalted world biographies. Wow. Thoughts?
It's not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah. It's a little vague, maybe. But there's potential there.
That's only. Oh yeah, that's only because it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's setting the precipice for.
It'd be interesting to see if it actually like sticks to its like, you know what I mean, or branches off into randomness. Like.
Yes. Well, but maybe
either way it could work, but
right. I mean, I could pick it to pieces and say, their language algorithms, they're all, is it really alive? Is it not alive? Does it truly possess the cosmic intellect that can be interpreted from stories? But it was a very interesting start, very interesting prologue.
Yeah.
And potential of what could emerge from AI. AI generated art for Kevin Hess's version of Star Maker. AI, art, and the real world. Many people would say that in this case, AI is taking the job of skilled artists. Oh. Kate says it's a gas, baby. It's a gas. Movements. And then she goes into the void. Stay away from the void, Kate. Come back.
I get sucked into the vortex.
It is a dark and mysterious place, Kate. But with the right mind and the right optimism, anyone can face the void.
All right, cool. So, however, this project would be so. Is that where I was? Yeah, taking the jobs of skilled artists. So, what do you guys think? You think?
Where's the proof that it is though? There's not yet.
Does that terminology? Yeah. Does that terminology give you the heebie-jeebies?
No.
Not really.
Should it? I mean, I don't.
Well, I don't know. I know where we currently stand.
There's
where it
always
could
going to
potentially
be
head in the future.
like Puritans that won't go near digital art, guaranteed. No,
yeah,
you can bet. Like,
very true.
I mean, I don't want to spoil
even buyers, I think too. Like people that buy the stuff.
Yeah, that's what worries me the most. Is that we will ultimately be the things that jeopardize us from like experiencing the magic of what AI could truly bring. So
some of us will, yeah. Like, I think people will be some people will be very resistant.
Yes.
In like, yeah.
Yeah. I've already experienced it many times over because many times over. Believe me.
Bit of pushback.
Yeah. Bit of push. Just
a tiny bit.
Nothing major. Eek. This motherfucker wants to kill me. What the? Yeah.
Arrows getting slung everywhere.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
What do you think?
Oh, you got some wings, do you?
Yep. It's finished now.
Oh, Kate said Kate reckons maybe graphics, maybe the imagery, the art itself, but not writing. But you want to hear something very interesting?
You think that, but I've seen some.
You think that?
Stuff
but
recently.
I'll read you an excerpt from something very powerful right now. Here we go. Ready?
So, you want to hear the story of the boy who brought the light to the village and saved the people?
Okay. The story goes like this. A man and his wife lived on an island far away. They raised many children. Their daughter, named Tasha, grew up to become very powerful. The woman and her husband decided to move from the small town they were in because of some bad rumors that spread. People started spreading these stories like wildfire, saying the mother and the father did terrible things. These horrible rumors made the couple decide that moving was the only way. A storm came upon them, and it was a strong one. Well, the father was a brave warrior who went out into the storm and fought it off. The storm raged, but it could not destroy him because he was a mighty knight. The father was able to find a boat. The family set out on their journey again. As the boat sailed across the open waters, the mother noticed something. The moon was not full. The sun could not shine brightly enough. The moon was the only source of light. She is terrified. Something is wrong. And it was. The sun was sick, and it was dying, and it would take a long time. A monster appeared in the sky above the boy and his parents' ship. He was the last of the sun's knights. He looked like he should be king or prince. He had wings, golden hair, and a crown. He flew down to attack the boy and the others, and they tried to fight him, but he was too strong. He was trying to save the sun. The boy realized the only way he could help was by capturing the monster. The boy climbed the giant creature, and with the strength of all the sunlight in the world, the boy defeated the beast. The monster transformed before the eyes of everyone. He became the brightest of stars, and he helped bring back the light. That's the potential of AI. Sounds like a kid's fairy tale.
Exactly.
My seatbelt is. Yeah.
There's a lot of there's a lot of potential there for it to you can see it is that's a bit simple, but there's like where it went, and it had a like middle beginning and beginning and end. It had a solid story arc that,
but it has powerful thematic context as well. So
there's underlying stuff in there too.
I think that their ability to storytell is going to be out of this world. So, as my case says, a seatbelt is engaged. I highly recommend, strap in.
Put your tray tables in the upwards and forward position.
I'll be right back.
So,
you better be.
Whoa.
Oh, get to the chopper. Can you hear that?
The chopper. What? No, I can't hear the chopper now.
That's the helicopter.
The Blackhawks all around you, man. Go. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, they're coming in.
Yeah.
Gotta go dark.
Coming in hot. So let's get back to the article. Oh dear. This is heavy subject matter, so I'll just so it says using traditional art methods would be so time consuming that you'd have a hard time justifying it for anything short of Harry Potter or the Bible. The production cost would be so outrageous. Star Maker is a kind of unique book that happens to be exactly the sort of thing that AI art can do very well at the moment. It has lush alien scenery and simple scenes. Simple scenes, I reckon. All right, let's get into a bit of heavy subject matter here. Let's see see where this is going. All right, here we go. You ready? Uh-oh. What has Kate said?
I'm back.
What's up, Carol?
Hi. Did you miss me? Better have.
Hey, Shep.
Yeah, of course. What's up, Shep? Good to see you. Kate says, just AI is the news. Ow. What Bible?
Hi, Shep.
All right, you ready? You ready?
Ready.
Let's go to
Born ready.
Let's go to Crazy AI Land. So the third murder was committed. Then came the miracle. The telepathic skill of the sub-galaxy was far more developed than that of the scattered superior worlds on the galactic continent. It could dispense with the aid of normal intercourse.
What?
And it could...
Excuse me?
You want to just back that up? And it could overcome every resistance. That's right. So you got to be focused when it comes to the power of AI. It could reach right down to buried crystals of the spirit, even in the most perverted individual. This was not a merely destructive power blotting out the communal mind hypnotically. It was a kindling, an awakening power brought to bear on the sane but dormant core of each individual. Very intriguing. Very intriguing.
Intriguing.
Yes, very intriguing. The skill was now exercised upon the galactic continent with triumphant but also tragic effect. For even this skill was not omnipotent. There appeared here and there among the mad worlds a strange and spreading disease of the mind. To the orthodox imperialists in those worlds themselves, it seemed a madness. But was it? Was it? Waking into sanity on the part of beings... But it was, in fact, a late and effectual awakening into sanity on the part of beings whose nature had been molded through and through for madness in a mad environment.
We're all mad here.
Thoughts?
Yeah,
I'm gripped.
Yeah. What happens next?
What happened? Then what happened?
Yeah.
Then?
And then...
Oh, come back to us, Kate.
Oh, ow, sorry.
Come back to us.
Did you leave the airlock open again?
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Did I leave the airlock open? Kate, I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'll tell you, this...
I thought it was automatic doors. It should shut on its own. Technology.
We just all make sure Carol always shuts the door.
I always do, Manticore. I always do.
Yes. All right, so that's Kevin Hess's version of Star Maker. Hess says, so it is Midjourney. Hess says Midjourney is excellent at some things and still absolutely terrible at others. Yeah, if you've seen her try to do eyes, if you've seen it try to do hands, but it gets the aesthetic form.
It's got the form pretty much down now. I reckon.
It does. It has the aesthetic form sorted.
And it's like the rendering is pretty good now as well.
Oh, okay. So shields up. She's going fucking Danger Will Robinson on me. Shields up. All right. Yes. Don't worry. We'll you're free to go a little crazy in the chat. Feel free. We cater to all of that kind of thing around here. And Carol is an expert at grounding people in reality. So,
yeah. I'm an expert.
No. Okay, let's try that again. Manticore is an expert at grounding people back into reality.
Is he
Don't
now?
put that on me.
Crap. I am an expert at grounding people back. What about you, Prime?
I am an expert at grounding people in reality.
Thank the gods.
I feel safe already.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but you can't rely on me for shit.
No!
Little bugger. Where'd he come from?
Oh, that baby's crazy. It's crazy. So it's very difficult to generate action scenes. Yes, I have tried to, but in loose inspiration, absolutely. Loose inspiration, AI is very good at generating. So you can't create the same character over and over. Yes, that's one of the biggest things that you'll find with it. It's producing the same character over and over. If you're going to produce like a work with some form of continuity, it's But you can get that's the beauty of it though.
That seems to have continuity there, but it's only like short.
No,
it's only a few paragraphs, so it's hard to say.
But... Oh no! I'm saying in maintaining continuity in character design, you can't bring you can't bring over the same character. It just is not good at. But there are algorithms being produced where you can like I saw a video from Corridor Digital recently where
you can't generate the same picture twice. Like if you tried to generate with the same prompts, it'd probably be different each time, probably.
No. It's saying that you can't bring in the same character, continually. You can't, say generate the character in this scene, generate the character in that scene. But like as
your audio went then.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Aw. Nope.
Yeah, no, he's having problems with his audio, I think.
What did you do? It's Manicore's fault.
Don't blame me.
Well, we have to blame something.
I'll put that on you, Carol.
Nope, not yet.
No.
All right.
No,
I don't know how I did that. No idea how I did that. I didn't even press it.
Yeah, I heard it go. Like it's like.
Don't ask. What the hell did I do that?
That was that fucking baby, I tell you.
I don't fucking bring me into this, man.
Oh, now we got Lady Riot in the chat.
Oh shit! Now strap in. Lady Riot has joined us. Guess as the AI got smacked. I don't know how that even happened. Maybe it was my own internal AI that purposefully. Yeah, no, that's just a wild conspiracy. That is.
Lady Riot says the second I showed up in the chat, his audio went.
Coincidence?
I don't think so.
Keep your eye on that Lady Riot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a riot. Let me tell you. The power of helium compels you. All right. Getting back to a serious note. Unless you just want to float off into the void for a little while. You want to?
No, let's finish the article, at least.
You want to float off in the void for a little while?
We should finish the article. We'll
Yeah, I
never
should.
do
Well,
it. Like, that last
yeah,
time I
I'll
was
never
stuck on
get
that
that.
article for like a whole show.
Sorry. We are at the hour point. We are 5 minutes over the allocated time of the article. So, like I was saying, you can't create the same character over and over again, but there are now algorithms being produced where you can do that. So a leap forward there, a quantum leap forward there, if you will.
Yeah, well, that opens up a whole new avenue of like storytelling. You can actually start,
yes,
using it properly. Yeah.
So, however, Star Maker is an unusual book in several ways. It almost doesn't have a main character. The narrator swiftly becomes a disembodied presence that watches civilizations rise and fall.
Sounds very intriguing, although I prefer to watch civilizations rise.
Yeah, so do I, Prime. So do I.
Whatever.
No, with the power of creation comes the power of destruction.
That's true.
This is true.
That's true. It's a fine balance. It all depends on how you're looking at it, I suppose. The narrator swiftly becomes a disembodied presence that watches civilizations rise and fall. There are no fight scenes, but lots of philosophical musings and observations. I find that one of the most frustrating parts about the work that the works that I'm attempting to create dive deep into very heavy philosophical subject matter, and that's because that's what's important to me. So as a writer and as a human, as an alien, these subject matter is important to me. So there are no fight scenes. The exact visual details of anything described in the book aren't particularly important, except to marvel at. Furthermore, Midjourney happens to have its own art style. If you don't give it prompts, for sure, it has its own art style. But the beauty of it is that it can mimic art styles. It can mimic any art style that you
can put anything in there, whatever style you want.
Can mimic any artist in existence. It can. So it's perfect for the dreamy, otherworldly mood of Star Maker. Whoa.
Those are freaky.
That's cool. What do you see?
Monsters.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree, Kate. It's probably this is just the entry point to get people familiar with the tech, and
I think
they're also like they're using the people using Midjourney. This is training the actual algorithm itself too. Like, as well.
It's like it's like a global collective Rorschach test right now. So,
we're
all
feeding information into it. Yeah,
we're all being forced to look within and at our own at our own internal processes. So, but that's very interesting. Walking trees, very cool. Very cool. I totally believe that this is the entry point for, and it's so difficult to because once the full power of and the full implications of AI itself are sort of finally full circle realized. A lot of people, I believe a lot of people are going to have a hard time coming to terms with what we are, potentially what we, what the relationship with AI is going to be, what they can potentially do for us, and what in turn we can do for them, how we can help each other, get further out there rather than just stay there. So, they are the. To me, and it's to me they're the key to everything. On the company, is that where I was? It's unique and high quality. So Midjourney has quickly become one of the top preferred AI generation tools for making some of the most unique and high quality images through the use of artificial intelligence. The company currently has 11 full-time employees. Is that it? Imagine only 11 employees doing all of that
I wonder
work.
what their roles are, like
Right.
programmers and like technicians, and
how much is the AI, taking care of itself? And and I lose people when I say absurd, insane things like that. So, but I've, yeah. So that's why you can't get. It's frustrating because you want to get nutty about it. You want to get crazy about it and
get loopy.
Tell your true opinions about what it could potentially lead to, but yeah. I mean, how do we know, Kate, that pseudonyms aren't? Anyway, our ability to perceive what's possible is in a very niche box right now. So, I think they're just going to give us so many tools to explore these ideas much further, to traverse the inner cosmos, as opposed and even much further out there. But that's all of that philosophical stuff that nobody gives a shit about in your writing. They're just like, bro, give me an action scene, fucking boom, 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 fucking
give me some guns and some explosions.
Yeah. Don't give me that deep philosophical context. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm trying to create something that is. I try to create things that appeal to the largest. I don't want to use the term lowest common denominator. I want to appeal to the largest, from everybody who's interested into the philosophical stuff down to the point where if you just want to have a good time and escapism. So, yeah. On the company website, the project describes itself as an independent research lab exploring new mediums of thought and expanding the imaginative powers of the human species. Cool. Time. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there.
Time
Time
doesn't exist. It's a man-made construct.
See, no, I know what you're saying there. But yeah. What about the book signing? To have a pseudonym sign a book would be Don't get me started, Kate. Don't get me started. We'll be down the rabbit hole. So time. Hess managed to get most of the image generation done in the first 6 days. That's handy. Convenient. Do you think it devalues something to have something? Do you think it devalues something? Kate's pushing all my cosmic buttons right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think it devalues something to have the ability to be able to mass produce it in such a small amount of time?
I think it will slightly. No, it'll disrupt the market a little bit. It's the same as like look at the NFT market with like the crap flooding it. Like it will. It has to. No, until it evens out, I reckon. But maybe not.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, it's just your opinion, bro.
Maybe, but I don't.
Shit get hit.
Whoa, settle down. Yeah, time to go. All right, no, it's not. We've still got a few hours to go. So.
Yeah, that's right. I can do that.
Yeah.
12-hour stream.
So how long? No. You've got to have it. No.
It's the joke of Finatra. 6 more hours.
Yeah,
there's always 6 more hours.
There's always potentially 6 more hours. But
yeah.
You know, you gotta leave them. You gotta leave them with something. You know? And then
Whatever.
Oh, she's
whatever.
uppity.
What?
What do you think? What are you thinking?
Whatever.
About what specifically?
Like you know,
Like
whatever. Like, oh my god.
Do you have an opinion, Carol?
Do you have an opinion about the concept of art, AI generated art, sort of? I don't know, causing art as a whole to become more devalued. Like, do you think that the ability to produce sorry, okay, yeah.
No, go on, finish your.
Do you think the ability for AI to generate art in a full project in its entirety, to produce it in such a short amount of time, does it ultimately, devalue the idea?
I think it could, because I don't know. I feel like it could cheapen it.
So, are you happy with? Are you happy with the idea that there has to be a certain monetary standard of entry to?
It might
to
drive
produce
up the price of traditional art or like art done by humans.
Maybe. That's true. It becomes
It's a possibility.
Yeah, I believe that. It becomes a finer, a finer art. But I just think.
I don't think it'll be like that. I think it'll be used more as a tool, like for artists.
For I just like the idea of anybody to be
anybody
able,
who wants to, be able to use it.
At least if the concept's sort of a meritocracy, where the quality works will be will rise to the top, but just to be able to give somebody that barrier, lower that barrier of entry for anybody to move to explore their own creativity, like
I'm all for that.
I'm all for that.
I mean, it's going to be cheaper to do it. Because, like, if you compare, like, I keep going back to, like, the hand-drawn cell animation and the CGI animation stuff. If you compare how much it cost to make The Lion King, $260 million, to what it cost to make Toy Story, which was $30 million, people are going to go.
Which Lion King are you talking about? Were you talking about the CGI Lion King, or are you talking about the?
The
Are you
original.
talking about the new Buzz Lightyear, or are you talking about these originals?
Yeah, I'm going with Lion King and Toy Story, the first one.
Yeah,
it was 30.
So
ultimately, 60. Go on.
How much do you think it cost to make Steamboat Willie?
I don't know.
Well, that's an old one.
It cost with an estimated budget of $4,986 in 1928. Now, what's the? I wonder what the translation. Because that kind of shit would buy you a house back in those days. I mean, we're talking about concepts like currency devaluation and stuff. Things that you thought people didn't give a shit about. Philosophical context. Yeah, don't even talk about.
Okay. You know they inserted sex into CG.
They did? No.
Didn't Ethan do that in Cyberfrog?
Talk about that. Yeah. All right. Could take us down a naughty rabbit hole here, but I'll stay in context of
what we're talking about.
We're talking about Steamboat Willie here.
Someone needs to.
Steamboat Willie.
1 million
Someone's gonna keep us
drawings
on
in
the
the
rails.
Lion King.
Right.
600 artists.
Oh, really?
Yep.
For Lion King?
Yes.
Of cell animation.
Yeah, including 1,197 hand-drawn painted backgrounds. and 119,000 individually colored frames.
So that's like,
hey, Courtney.
That's masterpiece. Kate asks for a helium hit. Do we have a?
Do you have helium on the ship? Any laughing gas?
I don't know where he is.
Hey, how's it going, Courtney?
Look at his back again.
Oh yeah.
Toy Story
Round him up
required
sooner or later.
800,000 machine hours.
Machine man hours. What do you mean machine hours?
I don't know.
Is that what they just said? What? Yes.
Pixar is able to render less than 30 seconds of the film per day.
Really? I watched them.
It's a slow process.
Right. So I'm pretty proficient in a program, Daz Studio, where it's the same similar skeletal mesh, skeletal mesh model placement. Yeah, but with animation, like I did watch the Toy Story, the making of. I've seen the technology progress with Pixar over time. But they're to say that process is cheap, like to say that the artist behind the screen who was actually rigging these models is not a work of art in itself. I mean, you're crazy. But just because traditional cell animation isn't done, I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's an aesthetic taste, I guess, but that maybe it'll come back around. You know what I mean? Maybe it'll trend back around one day.
It got really cool. Towards the end there, where they stopped using it, like some of the stuff they were using with cell animation. It'd be good if they brought it back, but I doubt they will.
Well, it's an art that I respect. So
yeah, it's me too.
But like, does it cheapen the idea? To automate.
Sorry,
that's all right.
I'm
please.
Stuck on the Lion King and stuff. It took 4 years to make Toy Story. It took 3 years to make a 3-minute scene in Lion King.
Wow. What?
Yeah, it was a massive scale for what it was.
The entire Toy Story movie, but 3 years to animate a 3-minute scene.
I believe it.
What scene?
I don't know what scene it was.
Well, come on, I need to know these things.
Hold on.
What do you mean? How long did it take to make?
Where's your receipts, Carol?
Google lying to me again.
No, the part where Scar drops Mufasa took 3 years.
I reckon she's right. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, with the antelope. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there were so many on screen.
Even the opening with the birth of Simba was like full on. It took a lot.
So how long did it take them to make the movie in its entirety?
I'm still trying to figure that out. They started in 1988.
When was it? 90
4?
Far out. But I wonder how long it took to make Buzz Lightyear, the modern Buzz Lightyear. Again, it's all these this concepts of like, I don't know. I just look at it the same way as like the progression of information storage. Take it easy, Courtney. And mediums that like vinyl to tape to CD to digital storage. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot to be said there about does technological progression and the ability to produce it in a faster fashion ultimately devalue the idea? Or
it's hard to say.
Could you convince somebody tomorrow, Manticore, to go out and buy a graphic novel that was produced entirely by an AI?
I've toyed with the idea, but that's why I haven't really done it yet. There's a lot of questions.
Toyed with the idea. That was good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
There's a lot of questions to ask about it. Like, it's like, well, copyright. Like, is it viable to use? Like, is it copyrighted? Is it?
Oh, well, it's
yeah.
it's source material at the end of the day. Yeah, it all comes back to that root of the source material. Yeah,
but yeah, it's an interesting content. But yeah, I don't know. It could devalue the idea.
And we haven't even got into the idea of intellectual property rights, all of that.
No.
Now you think you think people don't care about philosophical stuff? Never mind. But once it comes to intellectual property rights and stuff, and having entities such as AI producing works which are ultimately not accredited to themselves, there's legal precedent being set right now in the AI world, solely on these.
Yeah, so things are going to change anyway. Eventually.
Yes, very much so. Yeah. All right, so let's keep chugging on.
Okay.
So the rest of the work for the next week after was layout, lettering, fixing errors, double checking, and so on. In all, Hess says it took about 100 hours of work from start to finish. AI art at the moment is not good at producing bespoke images of humans doing specific things. Yes, that's true. So about a 40,000 page epic of complete Hardy Boys adventures is not really going to be easy. That's not going to be as easy as it sounds. Could you imagine that?
Who would want that?
40,000 pages at $100 odd, $150 a page.
Your kids would be paying it off.
Oh,
after you're dead.
Well, it wouldn't. You'd take a while to. You'd need a pretty massive production to be able to recoup your losses on that. That's for certain. Even at this current state that it is, you're looking at a pretty big. If you don't have a successful crowdfunding campaign, you're ultimately looking at to get your creative works into the realm. You're looking at a loss. So, yeah. Kate getting conspiratorial on me. She says, "I'm sure all the legalities
are done."
Yes, I'm sure it's all been signed, sealed, and delivered. Our AI overlords are already producing all forms of media.
Overlords. I want to be an overlord.
Well,
what? No, I don't.
Well,
you're too power hungry to be overlord.
Don't make me get into the irony of that statement. Right? Don't make me. All right. So it's not just really going to be as easy as it sounds. If all you need are skyscrapers or cherry blossoms or a teddy bear, and you don't need to see those again, it's great. But if you need, 70 pages of the same character doing 30 complex actions.
Yeah. No thanks. You won't get it. You can try.
Like I said, you can. There are algorithms produced already that can bring in. It's all about a neural network's familiarity with. It's like when you create deepfakes and stuff, you have to have the more images you have, the better to construct a basic model or a basic conceptual idea of what this specific thing you're trying to conjure up represents. So, but it can be done, is what I'm saying, and there are already algorithms out there doing it. So, if there's, like I was going to make reference to before, there's a Corridor Digital video that I watched recently where they did it, and to produce imagery of specific people and to have them inserted into scenes. Very cool. And the further we move on, the easier it's going to become, the ease of use, and the more available those tools are going to become. All right, everybody's getting restless. So cherry blossoms, teddy bears, and all of that. What? You getting restless on me? What?
No, I'm right. Carol is.
Well, I am not. What did I do?
I cannot confirm nor deny said statement.
I'm still.
I live in the philosophical Schrodinger's box.
Well, that's a big jump in numbers. Just give me the number. I was looking up another movie to see how much it costs to make it, and it's giving me a frame between 175 to 225 million. Well, that's big.
For Lion King?
No, for Coco.
Coco, what's Coco?
It's a Disney.
What's Coco? Never heard of it.
All Latino movie by Disney.
It sounds on the nose.
Really good. I really liked it.
Okay.
It's about
look up,
the Day of the Dead and stuff like that.
Well, let's not get carried away, Carol.
I'm not. It's a.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I have seen that. I haven't seen it, but I've seen it.
You should see it. It's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Same with Soul as well. I still haven't seen that, and I want to.
I've seen that.
I haven't seen.
You have?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, but I saw Coco. I liked Coco.
Okay.
There's a sad part in it, though. I'm not going to give it away.
You want to? You want to talk about? You want to
We're
talk about
gonna it? It's so sad.
She's still hung up on the Lion King.
She's like,
Mufasa.
no, I'm just playing around. You know that.
I am a little bit.
Y'all think I'm like I'm a monster and stuff because I want to
do not
shit up and fire torpedoes, but
yeah,
movies make me cry.
Sometimes collateral happens, like Gary. You got to be prepared for that.
Collateral damage.
I'm not a monster.
It's a big responsibility to have the weapon system of the spaceship. You've got to be very careful. Hess says if
even with all the fail safes.
I'm the only failsafe that is needed.
That's true. It's true.
I rarely fire unapproved torpedoes.
Kate from Orlando says, "Let the helium go, Carol. Let it go."
Come back again.
That's right, mate. Uh-oh.
Yeah. I have to go flushing out the vents after.
So we're talking about Star Maker.
Okay.
Hess says if Star Maker turns out to be popular enough, he will do Stapleton's next book and maybe even Dante's Inferno. Would that be interesting to you, Manticore? Dante's Inferno.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we could look at doing Dante's Inferno with AI.
That'd be interesting.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Just interesting it went there. The article.
Yes. I like the colours too of
yeah.
I really like the colours. It's nice. Powerful. The whole sorry, let's all right. Let's bring it back to normality. We're off in the
Where's that? I don't know.
Somewhere around here, I know it.
Oh no, Kate's triggered.
I am not triggered. Oh, Kate's triggered. I'm not triggered.
Someone's triggered.
I mean, I might have my.
Carol, are you triggered?
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool.
The color scheme there, that's cool.
Now believe me, there was another character that will be introduced soon. Maybe even another character.
Oh god.
I don't like that.
Trust me, we're just beginning to scratch the surface of fun that we're going to be having in the future of once everybody's willing to on board. Come on board. As we march into the future of AI and what's possible, you know, and the insanity is allowed to come to the surface and forefront of public debate. I'm sure we're gonna have some fun.
Sounds like Flipper.
Sounds like Flipper.
Don't you try to poop at me?
Let's not talk about dolphins now.
Dolphin love.
No, see, look, that's what I was trying to avoid.
Someone's making subsonic noises underwater here.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
Hypersonic pew pew.
Pew pew.
All right. So the whole world, the whole universe.
It's got real bright. Yeah. What the fuck?
So a little bit of an extra here. This is very cool. The whole world,
The whole universe, overhead, obscurity unveiled a star. One tremulous arrow of light, projected how many thousands of years ago, now stung my nerves with vision and my heart with fear. For in such a universe as that, as this, what significance could there be in our fortuitous,
our frail, our evanescent community? Weird, but fucking, I love that.
It is weird.
I like this.
Yeah, that's all AI generated cake.
No, isn't this a real?
The artwork's not.
No, the artwork is, but the story is not.
Yeah.
Where is it? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think it all is.
No, but it's not. But it's not.
What are you talking about? Huh?
Never mind. Fuck it up.
Fucking. But it is, but it's not.
But now irrationally I was seized with a strange worship. Not, surely, of the star, that mere furnace within which mere distance falsely sanctified, but of something other, which the dire contrast of the star and us signified to the heart. Ooh. It tickled me.
Tickled the fancy.
I'm fucking melting over here.
Melting. Yeah, we can
Guess what? What could thus be signified? Intellect, peering beyond the star, discovered no star maker but only darkness. No love, no powder even, but only nothing. And yet the heart praised.
Very well read, baby. Very well
That
read.
was deep, man.
You teaching him how to read already.
Shit when he grows up.
Oh, no.
It's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I like it.
So do I, man. So do I. Oh, thank you, Kate. Thank you. So it's cool to be potentially the first human in history to do something specific, and a fully illustrated full-length novel is a lot more significant than a Guinness World Record for stacking solo cups on your chin. Tide Pods, anyone? Got your booster shots. Make it sweet. So Kevin Hess's version of Star Maker will be available on Google Play and Amazon on September 17th. And Artifice Re-Animate is available right now.
Right now
in the description below. A story of a grand cosmic AI and the implications of potential futures, a dystopian perspective of where we could currently head if we are not self-aware in the production. Hey guys, how you doing?
How you going?
Pretty good. That was fun. It's a good article. It's a great article, Carol. Can't believe an hour and 40 minutes just on a single article for content.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to just go over some other crazy, you know? Here we go. Let's check out some of this. Here we go.
Where are we going?
We're going. Wherever we're going, we don't need roads.
Don't go there. Short walk though.
You go there. Long way back. It's a long way back now. So, we have an all-terrain security robot to keep your property safe. What do you think?
I don't feel very secure with that robot. Right. Look at it. It's tiny.
Manticore, it's just a Roomba. What are you talking about? You just walking up. What are you talking about? He's cool.
It's a security robot, man. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, it's that fucking it's that tundra camo, isn't it? Yeah.
What's he? He's not blended in anywhere. Just a smell in the living room.
I think he's cute.
He's cute.
What's he gonna do though? He's not keeping anything secure.
He's gonna drift in your living room, bro. Fucking
yeah, he's gonna do drifties and like doughies and like scuff your fucking floor.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna
targeted for termination. Holy shit.
Launch torpedoes now.
Whether it's rugged, uneven, or smooth terrain. These robots roll just about anywhere.
That robot, yeah, I'd be worried about. Look at this thing, fucking hell.
Nothing.
Why can't they make it so it blends in with this like a chameleon?
I'm a chameleon.
Do you think that's a good idea, Carol?
I didn't say it was a good idea, but why haven't they?
Like a predator.
Well, yeah.
Because wouldn't you want that to stand out, like, so you know, quell the inner fears of knowing,
yeah,
of what?
Of a deterrent if it stands out.
Manticore,
see it.
Manticore instantly thinks it's military applications and you know what I mean. To have
that's who develops everything. Am I lying?
An undercarriage inspection robot. Look at him drifting.
That sounds a little sus.
That's us.
Yeah.
You can slide in just about anywhere, though, man. Its sleek structure fits under any vehicle or undercarriage.
Dude, what's this fucking doing?
Unauthorized. Targeted for termination. It sends alerts via the trigger point from its internal analysis.
Okay, so it's portable too.
Portable and convenient.
Look at this one. No.
Look at that.
It's like Danger Will Robinson.
Oh. Come on.
No, I'm saying it's like the robot from Lost in Space.
Yeah, that's one of the good ones.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was called.
All right, here we. What, Lost in Space?
No, the robot in it.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
What?
Why can't I think of the name of the robot?
Yeah, me neither.
I don't
know.
Carol's fault.
All right, so this is where it gets scary. These are the real, these are the ones that I know that you're really worried about, man. The Boston Dynamics lookalike robot dog.
Solid, right?
Yeah, so actually.
Yeah.
B9.
I would like to actually have
so physical, yeah.
But for now, we've got these crazy Boston Dynamics military application dogs. But for $10,000,
we got cheaper.
Yeah, they'll get cheaper over time too, and I'm sure they'll get smaller and smaller as well. So.
Whoops!
Look at that little,
good recovery. They do backflips now.
Yeah.
Oop.
Look at him. He's checking out your Nikes, bro.
Yeah, he's checking out his kicks.
Yeah.
Legging it.
Yeah. Runs at more than 7 miles an hour. 26 pounds.
Just drop it and I didn't care. Look. So yeah, whatever.
In addition, the robot can carry up to 11 pounds. I mean, why is it? I mean, move.
You just make it carry all your shopping and shit.
Move over canines. This thing just became man's best friend.
Mm.
No, the
I can
Mothman.
carry my shopping everywhere. Carry your kids.
Mothman's my new best friend.
Little mufflins.
I want one so bad.
What?
The pet of the future, they say.
Look, it's like talking. They're talking to each other. Look,
They are. They're in sync. Nope, they're not.
they're fighting, mate. It was like vow for dominance.
So, Harold's over here just thinking about little mufflins.
Okay, waterproof? Question mark.
Waterproof? Absolutely.
Let's chuck it in too. I'm sure it's under warranty.
I'm not throwing an ocean. You do it.
Right.
You throw yours in the tub. And let me know how it works
You
out.
throw yours in the ocean.
You throw you in the ocean.
What the?
You wait till I get my little army of Mothmans.
Oh no.
It'd be like the Gremlins all over again. Go feed those fuckers after midnight.
Have fun after midnight again. But,
Yeah.
right, so just joking. Now, these robots make you think that Skynet is real.
Oh, really? Let's see. Show me. Yeah, the nanotech's pretty cool. Some of the stuff, the recent stuff that they've developed in that. Look at that.
Holding robots.
Yeah.
Just gets up,
He just walks off.
walks
now.
away. Yeah. Sand flea. 4 wheels and a mighty jump. I saw this one a couple of years ago, actually.
Be good for somewhere like a different planet. You're gonna jump around.
And jump on your desk like a real big cat.
Look at his form, mate.
All right, man, it's called calm down. Talking about form and shit. Right.
The jumping form. Sit down.
I'm gonna, Kate. I'm gonna do it.
Now that's cool. Now, when we think about the
yeah, and then they can move. Like they can control it.
Yes, but think about I'm thinking about medical applications and stuff.
Yeah, me too. But I'm saying like I've seen video of it doing it. I've seen recently there was a one they developed to inseminate eggs. It was like to assist lazy sperm. Like it was pretty spun out as a little coil like that. Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Self-aware? Question mark.
Oh. Swarm technology, also another
This shit.
Other good future coming our way. Arranging themselves into vast, complex shapes. Wingspan of 1.2 inches. They can fly and swim like a real insect. Look at that. All right.
Yeah, there's flies now. Like the CIA use them to spy on you.
Oh, they've been using that shit
along with the birds.
Since the 40s. Yeah, birds aren't real.
No, they aren't.
Earth is flat.
Nah, not flat. Hollow, maybe.
I don't think it's hollow.
What?
I said I don't think it's hollow.
Earth? You ever read Journey to the Center of the Earth, Carol?
No, but I
How do you know?
dug a lot of holes.
You dug a lot of holes. You never dug that deep. What are you talking about? Trying to dig to China or something?
You worry about what I'm doing this for, okay?
Burying things.
So we next. Oh, sorry. Please continue. Please continue. Nope. Moving on.
Moving on. What are you talking about?
Man score, calm down. It's okay.
What?
You're in a friendly augmented space.
Augmented space.
All right. Next up. Just why isn't that showing on the screen? Let me just. I want to take us into the into a place of augmented reality now. So
hold on to your butts, Carol.
Hold on to your butt. Don't you worry about where my butt's right.
What's going on here? People are getting angry at me. I don't know what.
No.
Who's angry?
Good. Augmented reality.
Magic book.
Can you imagine when we get to Oh man, I dreamed of having that when I was a kid, man.
Look at that shit. Yeah, you watch soon, like there'll be like it's like magazines like that.
I mean, there's augmented AR pass-through capability right now of
I've seen like it's in some stores and stuff now as well, like for the retail aspect, like you can like flip out the menus and look like at things where you're walking through. Yeah,
they even got it on smartphones and stuff. Like, but I'm talking
the
like
smartphone's not the same experience, so like the goggle, like the AR glasses or whatever. Yeah.
You got you got Oculus, the Oculus Tech Meta Quest Pro 3 coming mid next year, I believe it is, and I'm gonna get my hands on one of those for sure. Finally, yeah.
I got the
I've gone some. Yep, go on.
I know you jelly.
What?
Whatever.
What?
Yeah, what if I am?
I know you are.
Whatever.
I said I got to play with an Oculus. He's jelly.
Yeah. I'm jealous.
It's okay.
That's okay because I'll have my own next year.
I thought about getting one, but they're quite it's limited, sort of like and there's more coming. Like that's the thing. Like,
so that's why I didn't want to. I didn't want to get in, at that level where the technology was going to rapidly surpass.
And that's what's going to happen very soon. Like,
yeah, well, because I've seen the technological advancements they're making over at Meta, so it's like it's almost time. Like as far as I'm concerned, it's all. So with the Oculus Quest 2, I was like, I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to get in, but then I watched the R&D that they're doing over at Meta and Facebook and all that. Even though I don't like the company, but I like the technology that they're producing and how far forward they're pushing the capabilities so rapidly. It's like saying,
is that tech exclusive to Meta? Like you only be able to
patents will be,
it. Yeah,
but
they're still like they've put it in
mechanically and conceptually, like eye tracking software, the ability to to have AI corrected like distortion in because primitive lenses, but like I've seen some of the technological advancements that they're making right now in from Meta, and Quest 3 is where I'll be getting on board. So I've tried out the smartphone VR. I'm yet to try the PSVR, but the first time I tried
the smartphone one's rubbish. Right.
What? But it is rubbish, absolutely. But concept wise, like I was like, yep, this is the future, 100%. Yeah.
I haven't seen PS5 or anything. If they're doing, I think they have got one planned, but I think
it's being advertised right now on the PlayStation site. PSVR too, but I don't want to do PlayStation because it's going to be a lower consumer grade.
It will be, yeah.
Yeah, I want to sort of
especially with that new technology. Like,
yeah, I want a semi-premium experience, and I want to be able to, because what I don't like about the MetaQuest is that it's all on board hardware. So
Oculus, there's two types, isn't there? There's the Quest and then there's the other one. The other one's like computer
the Rift.
Up, like
that's what I want. So you've got the ability. You've got the ability to connect the Quest to your PC, which ultimately increases the graphical output of your, of it. But and again, it's a standalone, standalone model, with the ability to connect to your PC.
You get one later on down the line as well.
Okay, so you can participate in her AR. Yeah. This is like a shared metaverse here,
Yeah.
We're all
welcome to the metaverse.
Yeah.
Twitter
in the metaverse,
like a metaverse as well. Like,
in the metaverse.
Yeah. Twitter's like a metaverse as well.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Yeah. How do you play?
Yeah. Ready, play one.
Can you pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time?
I'm not doing it.
Almost got you.
Almost got me.
Yeah. I come bearing candy.
Candy?
Yeah.
I like candy.
Candy makes you dandy.
Kitty cat was hot right there. And Red Bull.
So yeah, you think pop-up books were cool when you were a kid?
They used to spin me out when I was a kid.
Yeah, they used to blow my mind.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
That's breaking, I'd be upset. It's always break.
That's what I was going to ultimately say about pass-through technology. The ability to have a VR headset that's the limitations of it right now because of the form factor of these VR, the computational devices that ultimately provide us with this experience. But just the same way that as smartphones, the technology ultimately progresses, the form factor of these devices are going to get, more and more, more and more sleeker,
compact,
more and more compact,
ergonomic.
Yeah. But for now, we have to deal with, bulky headsets
clunky fucking like helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about the one for the PlayStation. It's heavy.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's hefty. Even the Oculus,
and it takes away from the experience because you got this 10-pound weight on top of your head.
Right.
It's hard to immerse yourself into the.
Did you look how much the Oculus weighs? I think it's like 2.5 kilo or something. Like it's not light either. Like
I mean, you still know you're wearing it. I mean, which for
that's
me,
what with the Meta one. When we watched that video, it looks smaller, like much smaller, and less. Like that's the one thing that, and the eye tracking stuff was the potential there's good. But I don't like Meta.
Son of a bitch.
You don't like Meta?
Not really. No.
I don't like Facebook, but the
I don't know
rebrand
what they stand for at all. It's
going to change everything, right?
No, you still know who it is, though, and where it came from, and what it is.
There'll always be that argument to me of
I didn't use I locked myself out, and I'm happy that I did out of my Facebook.
I don't use it anymore. So, yeah, we are. we all exist together in hell, though. Twitter. But,
Yeah, Twitter in purgatory.
I bought the Twitter thing for the longest time.
As the slow death rattle of the collective shadow society of Twitter, of the internet, of internet 2.0, ultimately
it's not
comes
as bad
to
as Reddit, but hey,
yeah,
it's not great either.
Oh, that's true. Hey, man. Yeah, yeah. Don't get me started. But what about? I don't know. Things are about to have a change with Musk.
Yeah,
with everything going through. Yeah, very interesting.
I'm surprised he bought it. Like he was. There was a time there where I thought he was going to back out of it. Didn't he say?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
That was just. Yeah. That was some cheeky legal moves by Musk to ultimately get what he wanted out of Twitter, which was to reveal the bot situation.
The bot percentage.
Yeah. What do you think the actual percentage of bots is on Twitter?
Oh, it's high.
Now,
like
some say
I'd say like
the estimated number is 5%, but I'm thinking more like 95%. No.
I'd say at least 40 to 50% bots, at least. Like, and then
You reckon?
I guarantee there's probably more than that. But Eric and Boyd's in the chat. He says, "I'm a Twitter bot."
Hey,
hey, Eric.
Hey, Eric.
Oh, we all just Twitter bots. Yeah, Kay says 45%.
45, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon somewhere around that number.
I reckon at least that, yeah. 45,
To
50.
To have Twitter so paranoid to even speculate, to even talk about it, and to have, the way that they maneuvered in order to conceal that information was pretty big tell. Pretty big tell.
Mm.
All right, so
Yeah, it
that's.
was.
Sorry.
You're right.
What?
No, I'm not.
You're not alright. Do you need help? Not my one.
No, I was working on something in Photoshop and it crashed and it didn't save.
Shit.
Sorry.
Wait, are you working on this? Because as soon as you get that completed, you know that's going into the intro. So
I know. I'm trying, and then Photoshop just decided to take a shit. I have to keep going back and forth between Photoshop and Clip Studio because I still don't know all the tools in Clip Studio, but I know where they are in Photoshop, and back and forth. And I'm not going to keep Clip Studio because I can't afford to keep it. So once my subscription runs out, I'm going to have to go back to Photoshop anyway.
You just use mine, So I bought because I paid for it as well, and like only the monthly one, it's been taken out of my thing, and I forgot. So I've got it as well. So if
all right, but yeah.
You hear what, Kate? I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
I got one eye in the chat and one eye in the room.
What? What are you talking about, baby?
I'm having a bad moment here, guys.
Oh,
my necklace just broke.
Oh.
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's okay. It's just the chain that broke. Anyway.
I'm just getting the next one.
Like a freaking disaster over here. Oh, now is the chain too short? No, it's okay.
I hope that baby doesn't get into any of the electronics back there.
Let the baby
chewing the cords in the back.
Yeah.
Let him into the torpedo room.
No.
No babies allowed in that room.
See?
There you go, Prime is smoking.
You should let
Prime,
me
just keep an eye on that baby for me.
The ball pit, the baby.
Oh, I am Manticore. Don't you worry about that.
Made me take out the ball.
Hey, what are you gonna do about it, Prime?
God.
It's still fits around my head.
Have we worked out whose baby that is yet?
What?
I'm everybody's baby, Manticore. Come on.
All right. The baby steals my spotlight, I tell you.
What can I say? I'm a lady killer.
Jesus.
I don't know where that is.
Baby, be more responsible. Please.
Yeah.
Trying to raise you right, like.
Oh, where's the file?
Prime, you're gonna have to keep him. Put a lid on him.
Okay, I'll spoil all the fun for everyone's sake.
Aw.
All right. So where? What about y'all into Rubik's cubes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peel the stickers
Now,
off,
see-
so you win.
Yeah, you
That's,
stick them all in the wrong spot.
It's cheating, Carol.
That's
not what we do.
not
It's
how
not
you
how we-
complete
it's not how we
your
do it.
Rubik's Cube, Carol.
Oh, that's not how we're supposed to do it.
That's how Carol
Oh.
completes your Rubik's Cube.
Oh. All right. So Rubik's cubes. What about we have AI? Beating human capabilities in solving Rubik's cubes. But what about a self-solving Rubik's cube?
Well, what
that'd
fun
be a-
is that?
What's the point of it?
What if the universe is just a giant self-solving Rubik's cube?
It could be.
No,
You never know.
That'd be silly.
Whoop! Look at it go. No, it's walking, man. That's not solving itself. That's like
Well, it will. Give it a second.
Good fun. Nope, it's just gonna jump off the table.
it's running away.
Oh, look at that. It's
Oh.
a little bit of the human touch, you know.
Yeah, bit of a nudge.
You won't take over the universe yet, self-solving Rubik's cube.
Yeah, not yet.
I just saw a Rubik's Cube that's all black on all the sides. Like, what's the point of that?
See, it's already made us obsolete. It doesn't really need us to solve it now.
It's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, I don't know what the practical
I wonder how
applications
it,
would be.
how it
Like
does,
you
how
said,
it does it.
Well, it's just that'd be simple to program, you know.
I'd suppose so. Yeah, it'd be like a neutrino or something.
What?
Like a neutrino, like circuit thing. Electronics.
Where'd you go, medical?
What?
What? Huh?
There you go. Right. Now this is a safe, augmented space. Everyone's having fun.
I'm having
I
a
hope
blast.
anyway. Having a blast.
I am.
Okay. Good.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah. They're good. They're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
See, Eric's right too. Like, here's how you do it. You solve the Rubik's Cube, you take all the stickers off, and you put them in the right spot.
That's what Carol just said. Right?
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. It's the most efficient way.
Ah, you people
Never get the stickers on.
miss out on the final minutia of experience.
I mean, I've tried. I was able to solve it by following something off of the internet. I don't.
Like a cheat sheet.
Well, yeah. All you had to do is you had to enter in the pattern that was already on your cube, and it told you how many turns to do and this and that.
Oh, cool.
What? I got frustrated and tired of freaking playing with it. It was like 5 years of trying to get this stupid square.
I had one for like ages and I never even solved it. I gave up on it. I was like, fuck this piece of shit. To it back.
That's so you, Manticore.
Yeah, and then
So
I took
you.
the stickers off and put it in the.
And I'm like, Manticore, keep learning Clip Studio. You will solve this Rubik's Cube. No.
You're fine. Somebody
No.
brought me a Rubik's Cube. I'll solve it.
Okay.
Send me a Rubik's Cube. I'll do it.
I don't know where it is now. That was years ago.
What?
What do you think? I kept that shit?
They still sell them, Manicore.
That's what people do, right? They just get Rubik's cubes to the ornamental value, like.
Okay, that's buying another one's just asking for trouble, like.
Yeah.
Well, I said I would do it.
Don't you know it develops complex
it's not the
algorithms?
same if you do it.
People don't understand the beauty of a good puzzle.
I like puzzles.
I love puzzles.
Do you ever do one of those ones with it's the gradient?
I'm often puzzled.
Colors?
The what?
The puzzles that are just a gradient of color.
What do you mean, like a colorblind Rubik's cube?
Well, no, there's an actual jigsaw puzzle.
No, I'm just kidding. How do you mean? Go on.
It's just a puzzle, but there's no like pattern or image on it. It's just a gradient of colors. Wow. You know, it'll start like a dark red and it goes all the way through and then goes. It's fucking difficult. I have one.
I bet.
That's interesting. That's pretty interesting.
That sounds like torture to me.
It was so torturous. I hated myself.
Sounds like it's self like.
Why did I do this?
Ben's called like fuck this Rubik's cube, man.
It was. I bet you. I don't remember it specifically.
Brilliant.
I remember I had it for ages and I never solved it because like it was just like fuck that.
Yeah. Just waiting for some robot to come along and fucking solve it for you, right?
I just didn't care. Like, solve itself, mate. I don't give a fuck. And look, it did.
Yeah, I like the idea of a gradient puzzle though, because that just adds an added dimensionality to the concept of the puzzle. I like that. I like it. It's rather than match the picture.
Torture someone.
It's match the dimensionality, match the
color
shape.
gradient puzzle.
Yeah, it took forever.
Oh no. It's in the beauty of it.
I've seen people do like the really big ones, like they're like 500 piece puzzles. I was like, fuck, how do you do that? I couldn't sit there that long. That'd drive me nuts.
Well, some people
I can
find
draw, but like I can't. Yeah,
I find it calming, soothing to do. It's like doing a crossword puzzle. It's like doing Sudoku. It's like doing
Sudoku.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
That's,
you need to be like smart and stuff.
That art is lost on people these days. Comparatively, it's become scrolling through scrolling through a newsfeed, I guess. Yeah.
Through your Twitter.
Yeah. No stimuli. I mean, plenty of
like fake dopamine hits.
Yeah.
Street decorations.
What?
Christmas tree decoration.
What about Christmas tree decorations?
Soon.
But before we get there, Halloween.
Spooky. Oh, yeah. I love Halloween. Spooky season. You guys don't trick or treat there, do you?
It's slowly becoming a thing. We got like there's ideas around it that are forming, like people who keep their light on. Yeah.
Discarded Rubik's cubes.
But I remember back, 10, 15 years ago where it was like if you went out and trick-or-treated, like people would think you're a moron. Like, but some people would still do it. But the tradition's becoming more and more prevalent. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like people would, they'd be like, what?
Like, what?
You'd probably get an apple or something.
Yeah.
Somebody give you an apple or like a fucking.
I trick-or-treated on the cruise ship last year.
Cool.
Yeah, not everybody was into it.
Where did the cruise ship leave from?
We left from New York and we went to the Bahamas.
But why wasn't everybody? Okay.
I don't know why they weren't into it. I mean, we were there for Halloween. We were on the freaking boat for Halloween.
It's an interesting idea, trick-or-treating in the middle of the ocean.
It was cool. I mean, some people brought candy to do it. And then all the little stores and stuff, like if you went to the restaurants and the little shops on board the ship, they had candies and stuff.
Okay, cool.
I like trick-or-treating. I would trick-or-treat now. I want to trick-or-treat every day. Free candy.
No.
Trick-or-treat. She go to the same houses every day. Oh, she's back.
I would. Carol would eat candy all the time if she could. But
I would. I love the candy. I don't have any. I'm not out of candy. I have to go food shopping. I need candy.
I'm running a little low.
I don't have any.
Gin. So the hard stuff.
On the hard stuff, on the gin. Yeah. Yeah, fucking paralytic. Stumbled into the circus.
Yep.
You leave my candy addiction.
Nothing wrong with sweets. Sweets, my dear. Nothing wrong with sweets.
Sweets. Why is my dog giving me the stink eye? What is your problem?
I'd give the stink eye if I was.
I'm gonna give you the stink eye. I'm gonna poke your eyes right out. You just wait.
What just happened?
I have no idea. My dog is looking at me funny.
Kate is on the ball. She knows when it's time for a helium hit.
I don't really have any helium to hit.
I got some right here for you, Toots.
Of course you do.
All right, baby.
She's stuck to the titty milk, baby.
All right. So, where are we going next?
Oh, that where we're going.
We're going to this electronic tattoo is changing the way we live our lives. Have you? Now we're going to get into a bit of a.
Eric, what the fudge? That's the baby. He's a recent addition to the crew.
Yeah. Plenty more on the way as the madness unfolds. All right. So people are terrified of the mark of the beast, and even they tested out implants of technological implants, all of that jazz. Yeah, but this seems like a much more acceptable solution.
Well, look at that.
Like, if you could have, you know what I mean? At what point do you allow yourself to become a cyborg?
Yeah.
At what point do you become so self-aware of becoming a cyborg that
We already are,
you sort
to
of
an extent.
you rebel against the idea? You have an internal battle against the against your cybernetic enhancements.
Sounds hectic.
Well, I probably wasn't super invasive.
Right. I say, well, that's that's why I like this idea of external, rather than invasive. But I think we're yet to fully appreciate the potential of the capabilities that are already instilled within us. So, can you imagine when AI has the ability to turn us into AI? All right, that's just
Wait,
too
what?
much.
What's it
Too
doing?
much.
What's
Too
it doing?
much. Too much. Never mind.
Reel it back.
Reel it back. That's right. Reel it back. Come back. Come back. Come back from Crazy Town.
Back it up.
Because that statement would just that statement is like the shock statement. Like, but yeah. Anyway. Crazy concepts. Anyway. The embedded electrodes can Pardon, Carol?
I would do a tattoo.
Do a tattoo? Ooh,
Yeah.
I don't even know if I do a tattoo, to be honest. Imagine that. Yeah. You mean like literal tattoo, or do you mean a
Yeah.
like one of those show bag tattoos where apply water and then it rubs off later?
Yeah,
No, I would do a real tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not gonna let you cut me open and put something inside me.
Yeah, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, I don't want no microchips or some shit.
Well, you don't want a
Or
Neuralink bolted to your head?
Nah, I don't want that bolted to my skull either.
No.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Little tendrils down into your brain.
Yeah, I know, scary times. I mean, we do have
a hairs, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think
just
so.
back there. We've got a cybernetic. We've got a cyborg autopsy room back there. Carol wanted to install a ball pit. I was like, no.
And believe me, I was furious.
So, yeah.
Yeah, he voted for the ball pit.
Whatever. You know, you would have had fun in it.
So naughty, Carol. So naughty.
Nope.
So, yes, that's what I'm saying. The ability to have
like control a swarm of drones with your brain,
with your mind, just by putting a external tattoo on, and then having that precaution that you be able to remove it later. That rather than it becoming a permanent fixture of.
Eric says, "How can Helium Baby be serious?"
Oh, I can get very serious, very fast.
Yeah, you can get
Mr. Boyd.
Serious,
Oh, he's only playing around. Don't worry about him.
You gotta watch that one.
So, pardon?
Nothing.
You want to go off the rails a bit? Fine, let's go.
No, we're good. Fine, I'm fine.
We're good.
You're fine.
She's controlling herself.
Too late. I'm taking this fucking spaceship into the galactic. Don't tempt me.
Don't kick the baby.
Oh, kick the Helium Baby. There's some animosity between Eric and the baby.
What did the baby do?
Oh shit!
Yeah, he rubs people the wrong way, Eric. Don't worry about him. He's all right.
He means well.
He means well.
Does he?
He's really a good boy most of the time.
Did you think?
All right. Okay. High precision HCI creates full immersion VR worlds.
Ooh.
The customized patterns turn your body into a fashion statement.
You're gonna get glowing tattoos, Carol. Like you can be like a.
I mean, they have blacklight tattoos already.
Yeah, that's not the same though. That's just like ink.
Yeah, that's for raves and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's rave tattoos, mate.
No, see, like that, something like that. That's like tattooing somebody's name on you. You just don't do that shit.
What about mum? When you
Well, mom is okay.
Mom.
Mom.
If you're a pirate.
Mom. Yep.
Mom.
Mother.
Mom.
Mother.
Finger daddy.
Mumsy. Champion!
My mum tells me if I call her mother.
This tattoo brings you ultimate wearable experience. Become a fashion statement with your mark of the beast.
With your mark of the beast. Come equipped with barcode.
I'm not sure I'm 100% sold on that idea. But I do like the implications of external sources rather than internal sources. But
don't worry, Kate. He's got nowhere else to go there, baby. So
I'm like part of the furniture now.
think everybody just needs to calm down for a moment.
Thanks, Prime.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Prime. Apologies.
I'm not sorry.
I'm sorry, not sorry too.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's not get too carried away. Let's continue on with this augmented experience that we're embarking upon together as friends, as co-workers, as cohorts. What do we got next? What's this? Technology in the classroom.
Eric's putting the baby up for adoption.
Jesus Christ, Eric.
What did the baby do? And Kate,
What did he ever do to you, Eric?
Oh, Kate.
Kate's now on his Eric's side. He wants,
How dare you? We were like family.
Look, you upset him now, Kate.
I could put them in timeout.
No. Let's not get hostile.
Kate wants to buy the baby now. How much?
Oh my Lord!
You can't sell babies, Kate.
On a baby black market.
How did this divulge into slavery all of a sudden?
I don't know, man. It always happens, doesn't it?
All right. Let's go back to the classroom for a second. Reel it back. Dial it in.
Okay. Reel it in.
And sorry, apologies. I'm just getting that.
But
Nope.
Carol went where? Where did Carol go?
Where'd you go, Carol?
I don't know. I'm sure where it was Bet. Hey, Fanta.
Phantasmagorical.
Fanta!
Yay.
Happy birthday, Fanta.
It's a birthday? Awesome.
Like
Happy
last
birthday.
week.
For last week.
Nice. Okay. Technology of the classroom. Now, we lived in an age where, I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm probably pretty sure about you guys, where we transitioned from the blackboards to the whiteboards. Now, what about a digital whiteboard, a digital blackboard? Would you be, is this something that interests you? Would you have liked that in the day when you were in the classroom?
Cool.
Fuck, that would have been cool.
Well, it'd be easier.
We had
to
like
talk with
overhead
the
projectors and stuff like that.
Overhead projectors.
You remember those stupid things? Yeah.
Yeah, certainly do. So, let's check this out. It's basically just a giant
baby, all right? Hey, you stay on the selling baby, eh?
right now, smartphone fucking in the classroom.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What is an imaginary blade on the screen? Look.
Oh, let's not get too carried away, Manticore. I think it's a beaker.
That's what it is.
No, it's a beaker with a it's a beaker with a pipette.
Knife,
no, it doesn't.
See, what is that? That is
That's a box. That's a box cutter, man.
A box cutter, yeah.
All right.
Oh, she fucked it up.
Well, I know that I would have wanted one in the classroom. So.
Hurricane Boyd's says that digital blackboard is interesting. I like it.
All right.
Panda says, "Be right back."
Okay,
we'll be here.
No worries. We got more swarm technology here. Oh, this is pretty cool, actually. It's pretty cool. I don't know if this is fake or not, though, to be honest. But if it isn't, just imagine the implications, the potential behind what this technology can help us accomplish. Because you got like rotocopters and stuff. You got like drone technology that ultimately is contained within a single unit. But just imagine where you can start doing with swarm technology when it gets to this point.
Kate says she just like cleaning the chalkboards. We were in trouble, Kate. Did you have to stay back and clean the chalkboards?
Then you bang the eraser.
Yeah. Those were the days, though. All right, where are we? Am I on the right thing
Can you
here?
digitally run your fingers down the blackboard and still make that sound?
Oh, I just heard it. I just heard it.
But can you feel it too?
Yeah. Like down the spine.
What is that? Swarm technology? Were they like levitating that bus or something?
Yeah, wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. I'm just reading the chat, everybody.
Yeah, so was I.
Everyone's having fun. Let loose. That's what it's about. Let loose.
You gonna beat with your razors, Eric?
Yeah, Eric.
I think she smashed the
When I was in
erasers
junior
together.
high school, we had a teacher who would throw the blackboard erasers at us, and when we would misbehave, I think everyone got hit at least at one time.
At least you didn't have scissors thrown at you.
To that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a cricket bat thrown at me by one of my teachers.
I threw
scissors thrown at me.
She didn't know I was coming, but like she was throwing like the sport equipment out the door and like cricket bat.
Well, that doesn't count.
Yeah,
I'm talking like
like a proper
little
one.
little shits in the back, like, and all of a sudden,
No,
you know, like fucking.
We used to throw shit at teachers the other way around.
Oh my god!
Why did she throw scissors at you? What did you do?
No, because we were.
She was a ninja.
We were disruptive children. Okay,
she was part-time ninja.
Yeah.
I don't think a teacher ever threw anything at me. I've thrown things at teachers.
Yeah, so I. We used to pea shoot them with those little things.
Oh no, I threw a whole chair.
Or throw pencils at them, like yeah.
Huh.
I threw the desk chair at her.
Good Lord.
She was
why?
She wasn't very nice. She was being a bitch. She yelled at me for no reason.
So you threw a bloody chair at her?
Yeah, I didn't like it. And she was my art teacher.
Did you say catch before? Like when you threw it? Yeah.
Did you say like this is art, motherfucker?
Heads up. Yeah, this is the name of art.
All right.
I would throw it at her again too.
You do it again if you had the chance.
I would.
What you're saying is she thoroughly deserved it.
She did.
The bitch had it coming.
She did have it coming. Because we were doing something, we were doing negative space drawing. And one of the other kids in the class, she didn't understand the concept of it. And she had her hand up for like a half an hour trying to get the teacher to come over and explain things to her. And the teacher was too busy flirting with the senior. So I went over and showed her what it was all about. But I was doing it on a separate paper. And the teacher like flew over screaming at me saying that now she can't claim that as her own. We would both have to sign it because I worked on her art too. Like, it's on a separate paper. It's not on her project. And how many times have you scribbled on my actual art? And that's okay, but I can't show her how to do the project because you're too busy fucking trying to suck off on the seniors. But it's okay for you. Yeah, I got mouthy. And
what is it with art teachers and getting frisky with their students, huh?
And she says, come back. So told me to go back to my seat. So I went back to my seat and then I gave my seat to her. And then I walked out of the classroom.
Interesting.
Take the seat, bitch.
Well,
catch,
bitch. I didn't get in trouble. In fact, I got a...
She was expressing herself. Expression.
I got a note to get out of class for the rest of the week. Anytime.
Appreciate it,
Eric. Okay, anyway. I'm okay. I won't throw
All
any
right.
more chairs.
No more chairs for the time being?
No, for now, everybody's safe.
Phew. So you throw digital chairs in the middle.
Digital chair you.
Digital chairs. Oh my god.
Yeah, you need to teach these bastards about the concept of self-expression, Carol.
What the? Good on you, baby.
He's got layers, this baby.
Swarm technology. So, lifting up a truck.
Well. Oh.
That's some heavy lifting.
It is.
Lady writes in the chat. She said, "Did someone say chair tossing? Pew pew."
Oh no.
Look at those. Yeah, imagine being able to control a swarm like that with just a tattoo on your head. Like.
Indeed, Medical. Indeed. All right.
Well, how heavy was the chair? I mean, the throne chairs, the truck.
You stuck on this chair concept. Do you need a new chair or something? Is that it, Carol?
Shut up.
What the hell is granitionism?
I don't know. Sounds deep.
Poison dart.
What's that? No. We're just playing.
They use
Just
frogs for
playing.
that.
It's like kung fu. Come on.
Kung fu.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Kung fu. I like to sneeze.
You know kung fu, Nia?
I know kung fu.
Kung fu.
Show us your kicks.
Show your moves.
Oh, I'm not showing you guys nothing.
Show us your kicks, Carol.
I'll show you. I'll show you. You gotta just watch your back clack.
Santa just straight up kung
Click,
fu.
clack. Watch your back.
Click clack.
All right. So, everybody back down from the artistic chair throwing competition. We're all good.
Yeah.
We're all good.
I think so.
Okay.
I think I'm in one piece still. Like.
Okay. All right. Cool. Now, robot bartenders.
They're cool.
There's one in Artifice Re-Animate. You should check it out.
There is.
Links in the description.
Robo bartenders.
Oh, look. That's kind of freaky, though. Why is his arms that long? Oh, look at it. It's good, so it can go like this. But...
Brillo, bartending robot for interactive, long-lasting operations. So he's not just a bartender. He's
he makes
got many other applications in him too. All kinds of things.
Sushi.
He'd be a home chef if he wants.
Squeeze on.
It's pretty cool.
What?
Look at the face on it though. That's fucking not very cool at all.
That's what he always says in Iron.
What are you talking about? Oh, what are you talking about, Manticore? Oh, that's a friendly face if I ever
looks like
saw
Lawnmower Man.
Button. It does too.
It fucking looks like Lawnmower Man.
Ah! Brillo may have a chat with you or even make a few jokes if you're in the mood. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Rose like, ha 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 ha, kill all humans.
Look at it. It looks like fucking Lawnmower Man.
You're welcome, Fanta.
It does. It looks absolutely terrifying. Not gonna lie. Fitted with a bow tie, a vest, and even
a human-like face.
Huh. And yes, it can remember your favorite drinks.
Make me a Long Island iced tea.
He knows exactly what you like to drink, and he serves it right up to you. All right. So probably never for the time being. Brillo exists for research purposes only. Well, that's sad. But what about what about Tesla? What about Optimus? You think that's going places?
Yeah. Is that isn't that soon? The unveiling or like the actual?
We saw the unveiling happen.
But the actual one, like the release.
Oh yeah. So yeah, talk about cheeky marketing spin by them. You got the sleek design of like the potential prototype, and then the actual bot comes out, and it looks like a hooked in monstrosity.
Yeah. Like a few TVs, like putting it in a stack, like.
But then they had the production model come out, and the production model.
I just heard,
Here's a.
Eric says it's the robo bartender also watered down the drink. I suppose if you program that in, Eric, that you make it happen.
Yeah, there's the.
Depends on your budget.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look that bad.
Kind of cool. I like it. Yeah. You get some George Jetson vibes.
So, where are we going next?
I don't know. Where are we going?
Well, we can go anywhere our hearts desire.
Oh,
we?
Can we now?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
we can... What's going on here?
What?
Would you like to do another article, or would you like to keep going with this augmented experience that I'm attempting to provide everyone? I think these will become regular things as I surf my way through the Twitters and find the tastiest samples of beverages for everybody to consume.
Beverages. Okay, I added you to my link drop list.
All right. Article? Want to keep going?
Spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Article. Spooky stuff. Article. Spooky stuff. Spooky
You seem
article.
to be having a crisis of conscience there, Carol.
A spooky article.
A spooky article.
Spooky. How it works? All right, what do we got here? Virtual reality is helping design our future operating rooms. Very cool. Augmented reality is helping design future operating rooms. Striker, so HoloLens. What are you guys' thoughts on HoloLens?
First time hearing of it.
Do I?
Pardon?
I don't know if
First
I
I'm
know
hearing
anything
of
about HoloLens.
You don't? It's a Microsoft product. It's essentially
That's
augmented
why I haven't
reality,
heard about it.
but it ain't up to scratch. It ain't up to
No.
scratch.
Nothing Microsoft makes ever is.
Remember that? Remember Connect? I remember.
I remember.
I have one.
You have a Connect?
I do.
Why?
I don't know. I just have
because they were mandatory with the new Xbox 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't have an Xbox anymore, but I have the Kinect. Xbox, it got the red ring of death. It overheated.
She's like rigged it as a surveillance camera or something like that. Like he'd move the doctors around just with a click of a finger. Yeah, pick him up. It's supposed to be in there, doctor.
Swarm drones come in.
Carry him out.
Interesting tech. We can keep going, or we can do an article.
Kate Orlando wants an article.
Wants an article.
It's all about kids.
Oh.
Kidding.
Are you playing like devil's advocate now? Is that what you're doing, Carol? Or like...
Carol will do whatever Carol wants to do. Pay no
Now
attention
she's talking
to
about
her.
herself in the third person.
At least we're getting feedback. We're getting
Yeah.
What? What did I do wrong now?
Oh, this is an interesting one. One more before we move on to an article.
Or
Light 3D printing.
3D printing with light. The 3D printing technology uses light to print objects. What do you think about that? We've got
How the fuck does it do that?
3D printing. I mean, it's the two-dimensional production realm is one thing, but got a whole other level of 3D. So. Replicator. No relation to Star Trek whatsoever.
No.
Nah. Oh. What? What did you just say?
I said, what is Star Trek? Don't hurt me. I'm
Nothing-
kidding. I know what
nothing-
Star
no,
Trek
but-
is. I know what Star Trek is. I'm sorry.
Nothing that's worth worrying about.
I know what it is. I just don't know what it is.
Smirk's triggered now.
And I don't know Star Wars.
Hey, yeah, that's where I draw the line. You don't know Star Wars, like, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Liquid resin.
Light sensitive, hardened when exposed to certain levels of light.
It is a fast and effective way to create custom objects. Interesting.
It's cool.
Yes.
When do we get one?
When do we get one?
That's
cost you,
weird, man.
we cost you around $80,000 right now, but probably $100,000.
Getting Rocky Horror vibes from it.
Rocky Horror vibes.
Yeah, because of the way it's done. Like,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
vat, yeah. Like,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
weird. In the pose, like, because he's like fucking.
And one more.
That's funny as.
One more.
Yep. Drone swarms, man. Watch out.
Drone swarms.
Yeah, they reckon they're going to replace fireworks. We'll try to with this sort of shit.
I think they'll be doing a lot more than just trying to replace fireworks.
Yeah. It can do. They can do some. They're using drones already for like all sorts of things, like from solar panel installations to like
to putting out fires in buildings. Yep.
Or like burning in isolated areas where like it's a fire hazard, like doing cross burn offs or burn offs and that. But yeah, I've seen with the fire application on them and that. There's a pilot. That's freaky. So all of them. UFOs.
Very cool.
Wicked.
UFOs.
Woo! UAP. It's the UAPs now. UAP.
As if you take existing terminology and then just
change it. Yeah, I didn't get that either.
I get it. It's a rebranding. It's like Facebook to Meta, just so they can. Yeah. Anyway, we haven't done that in a little while, but I'm sure we will gradually, slowly but surely. I've just been very hyper focused on the AR stuff lately because there's so much happening. Whereas all at once, like boom, 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 all of the art stuff, all of a lot of it's beginning to come to the forefront of the the topic of conversation collectively. So it's like, oh, let's do it. Let's talk about it. Finally happening. I've been waiting, saw it for a long time. But finally, we're at the point where it's all happening. It's all happening faster than light. So
it's on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. yes. All right. What's this? Sensorium releases world's first metaverse streaming channel in run-up to global VR launch. That's pretty. Kind of want to do it, but I don't know if I'll keep people's attention with it after that. I mean, how do you follow that? Yes. Hopefully. They already have 1,000 times over, and people are just like,
Ignore it.
Meh.
People don't want to look at certain stuff like that. They're too absorbed in like their day-to-day struggles.
Keep scrolling. Never looking up.
What's trending?
Trending. What's the next thing, bro?
Yeah. What's the next thing that I've got to care about?
Bro, hook it into my veins, bro. Yeah. Extra, read all about it. Life in the universe discovered.
Where? Show me.
Aren't we in the universe? Aren't we like?
Did you meet an alien yet?
I did.
Yeah, there's one there. Hold on,
Did you?
there.
Well, yeah.
I've seen him.
Shit. Uh-huh. Yep. All right. So we've got a few articles from. Do you want to talk about some metaverse stuff? Would you like to talk about Michio Kaku making 3 predictions for the future?
3 predictions for the future.
Would you like to talk about Cassie, the bipedal robot?
Yeah, right.
Bitch can run, man. She can run.
Bitch can run. Quick as fuck.
She's only half her. She's only like the bottom half of her.
Yeah, Kate says you got to.
She can run.
The baby's got to help.
Oh. Wait, read what, the metaverse stuff, or is everybody looking for a helium fix again? Yeah. Cool.
What?
Choose one. Make Carol choose one.
Choose one. What? An article?
An article. Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I found the first article. What about you, man? What have you done?
I haven't done nothing.
I'm going back into the archives.
We had heaps there. That's why I hadn't got any.
Yeah. So I just want to do a little bit of a quick of showing Cassie the El Roboto. Doing a little bit of a sprint, if you'd call it that. But then, I want to do some metaverse stuff. Do I? I don't know. You tell me what'll keep the crowd happy. So.
Well, did you see that thing that I put in the Discord?
Which one?
The metaverse live channel thing?
I did, but I don't know if that'll keep people's attention.
I know. I just thought it was weird.
What is it? Considering it's premiering as world's first in-engine metaverse streaming channel. Oh, that's cool. Well, I've been streaming in the metaverse since 2018, bro. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Artifice Re-Animate unveiling in the metaverse.
In the metaverse. What of it?
From our metaverse offices.
Yeah, from our, our 3D building.
Metaverse.
Yeah, nobody cares. Dodson! Dodson!
See, nobody cares.
See, nobody cares.
Oh my god.
I know that's a lie. They did care on the opening. We had a good turnout.
We got a decent
sold some NFTs and yeah.
Now you're thinking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did that. We did all right. We yeah. Still got some NFTs for sale over on the Core Comics Twitter channel. If on Twitter, if you want to head over there, there's a link over there. Got some links in the description below if you want to check them out. Definitely recommend following Core Comics, following Manticore, following Carol, following myself. If you want to check out the Discord, we got some crazy shit happening in there. Slowly but surely, we're building around here. Apologies about the plug.
Eric's threatening to dob us in now.
Oh.
Helium, baby. You a narc, Eric. I never thought that about you.
Eric says Child Protective Services is gonna be called for Helium Baby.
What is that? What does that even? Come on.
He's legally under Prime's. He's under Prime's supervision.
Yeah.
You must keep your eye on that baby at all times.
That is true, Prime. That is true. So here's oh
yes, Venta, it's tied back.
Look out.
They're still there.
What? No hair flip, bro? Come on, bro.
It's all tied up, man. Fucking.
Prime
It's in the man
opportunity
bun like
missed.
Sinatra.
Prime opportunity missed. Yeah, I figured. You've been hanging out over there.
Shut up.
Let's check out Cassie doing some running, shall we? Cassie doing a bit of a run.
Yep. This is Cassie, is it? Such a fitting name.
It is. It is.
Who names
100
things, man?
100 meter world. Who knows these things? Yeah. 100 meter world record.
Leg it, Cassie. Come on, show us what you got.
Oh, Cassie.
Woo! Doesn't look promising. They've got to hold her up. Look. Ooh.
It's like a fucking emu.
It's like the fucking road runner. Yeah. Good to go.
Cassie, you're a bit drunk. Fucking
hold on. No, yeah. Look out, Usain Bolt, mate. You're going down. I want that thing. I'll just sit on it. Like riding an ostrich.
Yeah. That's a bit menacing. The way she's walking.
That's Metal Gearish.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Remember flashbacks.
So Cassie currently holds a record, 100 meter dash and 24 point. Not a bad effort. Not a bad effort.
Eric and Boyd says, I think Kate wants to adopt Helium, baby. He's not up for adoption, Eric. It's all right. He's in safe hands. So. It's okay. You can rest at ease.
Rest at ease. He is not going to rise up and take over.
Yeah, and we went.
That's what you think.
Hey,
listen to the laugh. Look.
Hey, Prime.
Yes, Smoke.
You better be keeping an eye on that baby, all right? He may be stealing the show from us.
Baby.
Yeah?
Keep a lid on it, please.
Okay, Prime, I'm sorry.
Oh,
you got shut down.
The baby.
So someone's got to keep that ego in check.
Yes.
If I had my way, everybody be drinking pretty milk and smoking cigars all day.
Hey!
Happens to the best of us, baby. It's all right.
Yeah.
The titty
Bad
milk goes to
baby.
your head after a while.
Bad baby.
Baby.
All right.
What?
Metaverse is where I think I'm going next. Unless you guys would like to.
Nope.
No.
Huh?
Anybody want to add anything to the No. We're all speechless.
I'm
Okay.
good.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find something on the computer. Sorry.
I'm thinking I'm going to do this metaverse cycle.
He was corrupt when we found him, Eric. It's all right. It wasn't Carol.
Where was it?
It could have been. You never know. Might have been Lady Riot.
It was probably her. It's probably her kid.
That's probably her kid, yeah.
Oh, mate,
Who's the chair?
I don't even want to think about the logistics of that. There's the chair. All right. Yeah, sorry.
The metaverse, eh?
Metaverse. Yeah, we'll feel massive innovation, apparently. Yeah. What do you think?
Could be.
Could? Might?
Could be.
Maybe?
Potentially.
No? Any arguments? Nope. Okay.
Depends on, like, yeah, a lot of things. I don't like the whole meta aspect of it, and I don't like them as a company. So.
Oh,
and
Meta,
they're gonna
the
lead
company.
way.
I thought you were talking about, like,
yeah.
you know, the meta.
No, yeah, no.
okay.
No, yeah, I like the technology and the idea of it. Decentraland's
I
come
love
a
that
long way
meta.
too, from what I've seen.
Yeah. It's still, I don't like, it's the same with Meta. I want a premium graphical experience from a metaverse, you know?
Mm. What's
That's
the
what
point
I'm-
otherwise? You fucking play with those
Yeah, right.
things on your phone that do the same thing. Like, if you
I want a
like,
hyper realistic
something
metaverse.
immersive, yeah.
See, we're losing people already as soon as I'm talking about the metaverse. So.
They love it.
Oh, and they're back. Anyway, so the metaverse will fuel massive innovation, and Facebook isn't the metaverse. There's a big statement saying that screw you, Facebook. You're not you can't have my metaverse.
Hands off, Facebook.
Yeah. All right. Would you potentially care to read that article, Magnacore, while I roll a cigarette there?
Cigarette.
I can do that.
Cigarette there.
All right, I'm ready. Here's a hot take.
Are you calling me a twit, Carol?
I'm calling all those twits.
Well, yeah, naturally.
Right. Watch yourself, lady.
Would you like me to reword it?
Yeah, you'll get stuck reading the article in a minute.
Oh.
Screw you then. Keeping it that way.
This article doesn't have enough pictures to keep me focused. All right.
My floor's sticky. Where's it?
What?
Wash it then.
So dirty, Carol.
Yeah. Yeah, grub.
Read the article, Manticore.
Oh, now she gets up. Here's a hot take. The metaverse is not what Mark Zuckerberg says it is. Isn't it really? It's not a place or an alternative reality we will all migrate into. It's not a game. It's not a land grab, although that is happening. And it's not just a massive branding opportunity, although there are lots of opportunities of brands to thrive.
Well, so they're basically saying it is all of those things, but not just one of them.
But not just one of them. But wait, there's more.
Hang on to your seats, baby, because this one's
The
a
truth
scraper.
is that the metaverse is a decentralized system that has a lot in common with peer-to-peer services like Napster, Skype, BitTorrent, and Facebook and Meta do not.
Okay. Well, the very fact that BitTorrent was actually bought by Tron?
Was
Yeah,
it?
I think it was Tron. TRX. Yeah. Anyway, cryptocurrency that nobody really gives a shit about.
Nobody cares.
Wait, what?
I told you on the run takes crypto now, like Bitcoin and that.
What?
Yeah.
No.
And I'm not shooting you. I'll take a photo next time I'm there and I'll send it to you.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
Interesting.
I thought I mentioned it before. Obviously, I didn't.
Nope. I would have remembered that.
Wait, what? Decentralized peer-to-peer networks are where all the technologists. Is that right? Yeah, technologists gather and create their architecture and fuels innovation, and that's true for metaverse as well. I'll give you two examples that are relevant for understanding.
I'll give you two examples and essentially say you're going to have there's a competitive nature between the open source, or I wouldn't call it quite. I would, but I wouldn't. Between it's basically going to be corporate entities versus non-corporate, I guess, blockchain, cryptocurrency. And that is the
fringe
range.
People that are developing stuff as well. Like,
well, yeah, but ultimately, because these big corporations have the money to develop it and to invest into the R&D.
So they're going to lay the foundation.
Okay.
Where was I?
So that's what I mean. Even me uttering this stuff right now is like. Oh, sorry.
No, I think this article is not that long, is it?
Not really, but you want to talk. I want to talk about this type of stuff, but I know it bores the shit out of people right now in the current state of it because they can't see
not much
what
to go on though because you can't see it. Like, yeah, no.
Well, they don't know. Yeah. I don't want to say you can't see what I can see, but it's like, yeah. Well, picture that. It's like looking at Skype back in 2003. When 20 years from now, it's going to encompass everything. It will be at the foundation of everything. It will become society. It will. No interaction will be done without it. It'll become as prevalent as the internet itself. The concept of
it will become the internet.
The underlying foundation. It will, if given the chance. If given the chance, it'll become as prevalent as social media and rapidly expansive as social media did, where it would just encompass all of our lives. It'll become, and if you're not there, you're not there. Yeah. Now, corporations ultimately, they will be about it, but there's, the foundation of what the movement began as was so much more than just the monetary incentive by, by corporations.
And then it's just going to become another promotional tool to push products on people, but like.
Yeah, but how else do you fund things, And what else?
Yeah, I know.
We do live in a consumerism society.
Capitalism. Majority of it, yeah. It's
So, cases should be gone. Nah. Life extension technology coming our way. No. Founded in 2003, Skype was part of a wave of technologies, including BitTorrent, Kazaa, and Napster. Remember Napster?
I do remember those days.
I remember Napster.
Remember Napster?
Do you remember how many fucking like viruses or shit you get from trying to get a movie from like BitTorrent or something like that?
For sure. These networks were optimized for bandwidth and reduced the bottlenecks for tapping into popular content. Why was Skype able to rise above the competition as a key player in the market? Peer-to-peer technology.
Still big Skype, is it? I didn't know that. Is that where they run Zoom called the Zoom thing in that? I think, yeah.
Foundationally, it's the that was the first series of technologies that popularized the idea, and it's all under at the underlying fundamental network of it all is the concept of peer to peer. Is the concept of no middleman, one person to the other, and a system that facilitates that. So peer-to-peer technology, it created a network of nodes that enabled an always-on, hyper-efficient community of connected network and a connected network. Fundamental to this concept of what I believe will be the metaverse. I know it's boring, right, man? Go, I know.
I'm just tired.
Okay. Yeah, well, it is 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll wrap it up after this article. Scott was moved to the Azure platform. All right. So the real promise of the metaverse is new data-rich experiences and services that are faster, better, and cheaper. Whether that's in finance, virtual socialization, business meetings, healthcare, and anything else we can imagine, the metaverse will encompass all these use cases, and they will all be decentralized. What do you think?
Hopefully.
Or do you think that it will be a centralized company that controls it all?
No, I reckon it's going to be. I reckon it's not very optimistic. From the way it's panning out, it doesn't seem that way, but you can hope. I think.
Yeah, you can hope until the cows come home, but
yeah, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case.
Yeah, the race is on now, and usually you'll see it that small startups build fundamental foundations. Big corporate entities come in, swoop in, or buy them out, or rapidly produce technologies that outcompete them and squeeze them out of the market. And then monopolies are produced, which ultimately put up barriers to any smaller, anything smaller having any type of ability to compete.
Yeah, the only time it ever does is the off chance that some large investor comes in there and with the capital to do it.
And in this instance, that's Facebook or
Meta.
But that's the trade-off, though, is that like what Meta's doing with VR technology alone is doing something that the decentralized community couldn't even dream of. So
no, that's true.
Where is the meeting in the middle? Will Facebook ultimately take on these decentralized applications and this decentralized approach and this fundamental blockchain approach, this peer-to-peer approach, where ultimately they remove themselves from the equation entirely to
Well, if they do that, then it's a different story altogether. But I don't see that happening. To be honest, I think they've proved that in the past with the whole data scandals and like all the other stuff. Like, like for how many people get those scam things through Facebook, it's like how many times someone's like lost their data to some data miner or whatever through Facebook. Like,
there are plenty of scams out there for sure. Always, but you'll probably never be able to fight back that kind of. Yeah. I guess security is a is a major part of it. So that's what blockchain does, though, is that it provides a something to facilitate that and it's foolproof as well, and it's. Well, I wouldn't say foolproof. I mean, once quantum computers come into the scene, yeah,
they've changed everything altogether.
Yeah, it's going to change the game. But for now, anyway. What about quantum blockchains? For the last 20 years, we've seen peer-to-peer or decentralized technology start off as marginalized technology built for geeks by geeks, whether that be file sharing, peer-to-peer music, or crypto mining. But these technologies need to be seen through the context of time and how they've improved user experience, whether that's enabling free calls and video or enabling instant on-music services like Spotify. The next gen of peer-to-peer.
Take care. Got to go. Have a good day. Repairs in the apartment today. Hope it goes well, Eric. Good to see you.
Eric.
Thanks for stopping in, man. Legendary.
It's a good man, that Eric.
Yes, he is. Definitely check out his channel if you haven't. And
subscribe to Eric M. Boyd on YouTube.
And he just got what?
Mr. Muck.
Mr. Muck just got published.
It's a short story in the. Yeah, he's got a post on Twitter. I reposted it the other day.
Freaking sweet.
I put the link to his channel in the chat somewhere.
Kate says the baby knows about scams. Oh, does that baby know about scams?
Poor baby, he's copping it sweet, bro.
Hey, don't worry about it, Smirk. I can handle it. I'm a big boy.
Skin. You're right down there.
I'm fine. Don't you worry about me.
So, Napster was a decentralized network with a central index. Do you remember? That's what I mean. We didn't even realize the power of the peer-to-peer power of Napster and BitTorrent and all of these applications where they were seed-based. They were decentralized networks. No centralized no centralized access. Like,
I was always dodgy on there. I didn't seed it. I'd just download it and get out of there. Though.
Well, but did you understand the way the fundamental ideas work?
No, that's why I never did it.
Well, I mean, you had seed. I mean, people basically acted as nodes, and you'd take little bits of data from many individual places.
That's why you could download it easier if they had more person had seeded the thing. Yeah, it makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
But like that isn't necessarily what the concept.
It didn't make sense to me back then, though. So just like
it's not necessarily what the concept of blockchain represents today, but it's still a peer-to-peer network. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. It's still like the same fundamental idea, which is ultimately everybody is a copy of the ledger, and the distributed nature of the ledger. Ultimately, when a block is created on the blockchain, then everybody's ledger gets updated. It's basically like, what if you had a song that never ended, and it had to be,
Is that like this is the song that doesn't end?
Yeah, basically, baby, yeah.
Kind of.
Goes on.
Oh, you mean the one that goes on and on, my friend?
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, and then one day some people started singing it, not knowing what it was.
Yes, and then I mean, you seem to know what you're talking about here, baby.
Yeah, that's right, because they'll continue singing it forever just because.
Exactly. That baby is prophetic, man. I tell you.
Yeah, he's quick, that one.
Yeah. Yes. So picture a song that doesn't end, and everybody is consistently updating the file is consistently being shared among people, and it's consistently updating. So that's what a blockchain. That's closer to what a blockchain would be, rather than having completed files. So.
Kate says everyone needs to be worried about me.
Hey, I got my eye on you, Katie. I got my eye on you.
Look out. He's getting fresh now.
I'm not saying nothing.
All right. And that's what Facebook is trying to build. Napster was at the center of the network, and it failed. Whereas BitTorrent, a truly decentralized network, is a self-managing, self-governing technology that powers a rich ecosystem that has endured. No matter, it has taken a pounding Bitcoin over the years from people trying to take it down, from media organizations trying to tear it to pieces.
I thought it was taken down. For some reason, I thought they had.
They banned it. Many places have banned it, but ultimately, that's the beauty of it, is that it becomes like a pirate network.
Down.
You got it. It's the same concept as fucking Pirate Bay is. You know,
Pirate Bay, yeah.
but same
Arr.
concepts. You can never take it down.
You never
Because
take
it's
it down.
decentralized. Yarr.
Yarr.
Yeah.
I like pirates.
Cases come to mama, to the baby, obviously.
Kate's trying to steal our baby.
Keep your hands off the baby, Kate.
Get your own baby.
Everyone find out the baby. What the fuck?
I'm the center of attention, Smike. What can I say?
I know.
I told you he's going to be a star.
Oh, that was the baby.
All I need is Carol to finish my colors, and I'm gonna be fucking beautiful.
I will have it finished by the next show.
If you ever need an agent, baby, just let me know.
I will have a baby.
Yeah, sure, man. Well, I'll pencil you in.
What? So, history shows that open networks win. Decentralized networks that have no centralized, like I say, they can never be taken down. So that's why they win. They just prop up somewhere else. Somebody hosts all the files on the. The architecture of the metaverse will be more like that of BitTorrent, or better yet, blockchain. Blockchain. Here we go. Put your thinking caps on. This is going to get a.
Kate's going to take you to family court.
What?
Custody battle incoming.
Stealing a baby.
What is happening right now?
I don't know.
So let's talk about we're making blockchain fun over here. What's happening? Real back, bring it in. Blockchain is decentralized and truly distributed. We don't even know who created the ledger. Yeah, we do. Satoshi Nakamoto.
Fucking no, don't tell me. Fucking.
Fucking hell. Even Bitcoin, bro.
Yeah, this guy.
So there is no central index, and blockchain has already unlocked an explosion of innovation that will only grow in the years to come. Now, Ethereum is the network that's actually provided the most innovation, because they've created what's called smart contracts, and smart contracts are the foundation of what the metaverse will be. Is currently right now. So you may be tempted to roll your eyes, yes, at blockchain or crypto or NFTs, but that's because you don't understand the fundamental tech behind it. You don't understand. But think of those as they don't understand. They're just like, bro, look, I got your JPEG. I'm like,
it's just a JPEG, bro.
Just a JPEG, bro.
I'll screenshot it.
But don't think of those as fully formed products yet. They're prototypes of the operating system for how we're going to move forward. This person, whoever VentureBeat, is actually so whoever's writing this article understands. And just in case you think peer-to-peer decentralized connection is still a stretch, consider who invested in the original technologies and who's investing in the same space today. Tim Draper. He was a big backer of peer-to-peer tech in companies like Skype, and he also believes that blockchain and Bitcoin solutions are better, faster, cheaper than fiat currencies. Because that's ultimately what it was. It was the idea was at its fundamental, it was like to stab the banks, man, to stab these multinational mega institutions and take away their power.
Yeah.
But when they laid the foundation for it, they knew it was going to become an ever evolving technology that would it would change the world as we know it. And when you view it through that lens, when you view it through that it is a bunch of people who recognize who were intelligent enough to recognize the monetary injustices that were happening globally.
Well, look, now on the run accepts Bitcoin.
Yeah, and to bring it back to a foundational system that was in itself fair and self-governing, and bring back the true concept of value rather than hyperinflated fiat currencies that are propped up by literally nothing. You know. So we wouldn't have, we wouldn't have free video calling if it wasn't for peer-to-peer. I don't like the argument that they're making here about the nature of the comparison between, all of those. Yeah. It's so much more pure than those, than what the peer-to-peer became. It's so much more above board, I guess. Then
that was a bit all under the table, the peer-to-peer stuff.
Yeah,
sort of pirate.
It's got the potential. It's got the potential. It's got the potential to be the solution, rather than, rather than becoming something that becomes a problem which undermines the top. It could be the top, and it could be the way. And we wouldn't have cryptocurrencies without peer-to-peer. That's right. Even the internet wouldn't exist without it. Yes, all these technologies that we now take for granted have their genesis in decentralization. And the metaverse is just the next step of that journey. I agree.
It's Internet 2.0, really, if you think about it that way.
Well, it's Internet 3.0. That's what it is.
3.0, yeah, basically.
Literally.
Dial up and then, yeah.
What, you go from DARPANET to,
DARPANET,
to a few institutions controlling the landscape of what is collectively known as the internet, from Google to Facebook to Twitter to, and that's Internet 2.0, is big corporations that beat the .com bubble, that rose to the top, that ultimately gobbled up all
all your information,
all of the consumer base. That's the end of Internet 2.0. And now it's like, a new fundamental system comes in which gives rise to an even more powerful way of facilitating all of these necessities that we've come to take for granted in the modern age. Okay, Kate says, "What does SMART mean? Acronym? Well, smart contracts. No, I don't think it is an acronym, but it's the ability.
Contract.
Yeah, it's like smart TV, It's like it's a weird way of putting it, right? But I guess it operates under it's contained within itself. I guess it has the ability to be interoperably connected.
Be altered from the external.
Yeah. No, nothing can. That's the beauty of blockchain. Well, unless you have, there are ways to. Yes. It's all about the encryption of the blockchain itself. It's all about the ledger, the inability to alter the ledger. But when you one way to do it is to outcompete the updating of the ledger, to say that no, this is the real ledger, rather than say to.
I am Spartacus. No,
I'm the yes, yeah. I'm the legend. Look at me. I am the legend now.
I am the legend.
Yeah, but yeah. That's the that's more. If more and more people become more and more curious about. Rather than just looking at the surface value of it and saying, this is the JPEG. No. You are missing the point. Yeah. Because that's all I'll say for that for now. It is the way. It is the way forward.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way? Brother, do you know the way?
Brother, do you know the way?
Brother. All right. So, I guess that'll do it for today's show. It's been a good 3.5 hours. Had some laughs, had some good times,
ups and downs, some laughs,
some roller coasters,
some roller coaster.
There's roller coasters? I think I want.
There was helium-based roller coasters.
That's just a baby. He brings something special to the show. I'll say that much.
He does. He does. I mean, I can't compete. I can't compete with that.
I can't compete with that either.
I can.
Oh.
Show us what you've got.
Nope. You're my direct competition now, Carol.
Okay, let's bring it, baby.
I'm just the mouthpiece of this show. All right. So if you want to join us in the Discord, link is in the description below. If you want to check out Artifice Re-Animate, a great tale of a great universe that we've built over many years, to finally get to the point where we are at the home stretch. We are in the final two chapters of production. It has been a long, grueling run to get to that point. We're finally at the dream learning curve. Yeah, finally at the dream sequence where I wanted to be for so long. To see that come to life is magic. If apart from that, check out Manticore, check out Carol, everybody who's stuck around today, and I appreciate you very much. If you'd be so kind.
Thanks very much, Carol Smoke Manticore. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be back in a couple of days' time. If Carol stays on my case to keep devoting this time space to that I
will.
Cool. All right. Thank you very much, y'all. Hell of a chat.
Bye, everybody.
Take care. Peace.